That's the most repetitive fucking song I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, I made Goofy rage. Y'all want to bet he's still raging about me? Let's listen.
Remember that one that she really got mad at, the Blog Talk wrestling one? Remember how mad she got about that?
Yeah, she was very pissed off.
She was pretty mad. She's pretty mad, bro.
You should have heard him raging. He was raging about me, and all I was doing was just putting stuff in his chat room. He gets really upset over chat. I'm telling you, Goofy rages. And I'm sure he's listening to my show right now. He always listens to my show. I can prove this. Goofy wouldn't miss my show for all the tea in Mexico. Remember the other night when we just happened over there? Yeah, I happened over there because I think it's great. It's wonderful entertainment. I love to listen to haters. They're hysterical. It's like it fuels you. It energizes me. Oh, don't worry. I told him off, Mr. Midnight Movie. I got him pretty good. He was raging like an animal. Because it's so easy. It's just so stupid. I mean, Goofy is a joke around internet radio. Everybody knows that. He's been banned off of every network he's ever been on. I think he even got banned off of Periscope. Who the hell gets banned off Periscope? Are you kidding? I mean, and he's now over there broadcasting. And I tried to be nice to Goofy. I really did. At the very beginning when he first went back on the air, I tried. But you can't be nice to somebody like him. He's an idiot. You know what I mean? He's an absolute idiot. And he just runs around swearing everybody's poor and he's rich and he's all this big shit and stuff like that. No, he's not. But I do have something special that I found for you guys I was going to show y'all that's really nuts. You want to hear somebody that's really fucking nuts? I mean nuts as in nuts. I was at my iTunes about, a couple of hours ago before I ate dinner, and I was thinking, Graveyard Revival, what is that? And I remembered, it's Apocalypse. And he has one on here that's called Bathtub Girl Early Sunday Deleted Show. And I mean to tell you, this chick was out of her mind on this show. You got to hear some of this. I mean, I'm talking cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Check some of this out if you want to hear some stuff. So from Apocalypse's Graveyard Revival, here's a little bit of the original air date was November of 2014, November something, late in November. Oh, he says original air date November 30th, 2014. This is some nasty stuff here. This is crazy. I mean, she just sounds wickedly crazy, like an insane person. Check this out.
And then you said it makes you vomit. Okay, that's enough to get you banned, Stabby. Let's see. I don't know which one is the ban button. I think I found it.
I don't know which one is the ban button. She bans every sock I bring into that chick's chat room. I don't know which one's the ban button.
No, you say you're sorry and mean it, and you'll stay away from that awful nasty place. I'll do shows. I don't want you over there. And in my condition, I can say this. Okay. Let's go ahead and ban Prankville.
In my condition, I can say this. What the fuck is that?
Going to ban him. Bye-bye, Prankville. Bye-bye, everyone. Like I give a fuck. You guys will have to send me a message that you're sorry. Sorry ass fools. I swear to God. I mean, who the fuck do they think they are? I don't know. And now I'm tired and I'm hurting, and for some reason it's warm in here. Oh, God. Whew. Why did my Skype come on? Really not feeling good. Oh, man. Think I banned one person I wasn't going to ban. Yeah. Is that the one with the penis? Yeah. Not going to unban that person. There. That felt so good. Really did. Heretic? Oh, you're telling me to unban him? Well, I'll go back and I'll ban him again. Well, he said some really horrible things. I don't think I'm going to let him back in here for quite some time. You need to apologize. Matter of fact, Stabby McHugs, you will make an apology show to me, and it will be sincere. You have stepped over the line, Betty. Stepped over the line. Do you want to be banned? I can ban you. I can do that. Because obviously you're not in agreement with what I'm saying.
I thought you didn't know how.
Obviously.
Obviously.
I'd like to slap you in the face. Said you want to hit me.
Said you want to hit me.
I'd hit you right in the gut.
I'd hit you right in the gut.
Send you to the hospital.
Send you to the hospital.
All that crap I know about you.
Yes,
literal crap.
Debbie, all that stuff she knows.
All those times I've tried to protect you and having
all those
some
times
cases
she's tried to protect you.
that you didn't need this or that or anyone going after you. I don't say that about everybody, but I did you.
Fuck.
But you're not going to have me around much more.
Yeah, this was a year ago, and you're still dying.
And this is the way you treat me.
Yeah, because you're a psychotic bitch. Now, you
How many
know...
times have you told me about your personal life?
Oh, well, hold on just a second now. This doesn't sound like a very nice person. How many times have you told me about your personal life? There's another lie. It's like her ex-best friend said, every freaking word out of this bitch's mouth is a lie. It's weird. She's just created this world of fantasy that she lives in all the time. And the drunker and the more pills she takes, the worse it gets. Oh, I'm from an oil family. And I dated Tom Cruise and just nutty shit. Psychotic. Wait till she starts talking about her dad. It's really creepy.
Not that I'm outing your personal life, but I'm saying. Maybe death is better for both of us. Why are you guys being so fucking mean? I'll just ban you again. I don't get it. I don't understand. If you want to come to my chat room, then behave nicely. Yeah, I will. You asked me to ban you, I'll ban you. Okay, Todd. Goodbye. There he goes again. You'd think he'd learn. Oh, I know who you live with. I understand everything. But am I putting it all out there? No. Would the crazy lady do it? Yeah, she would. She would have done it a long time ago. Oh,
Let's all guess who the crazy lady is. That's right. I love this. I can't find it. It's on my old phone. I mean, I've got my old phone. I can look.
He needs to behave. If he wants to be in here so badly, then he needs to behave. Because I'm just too tired and I'm too ill. So, that's life. Well, is that all you got to say? Go somewhere else. I mean, I don't need you, Stabby. I don't. I was kind to you. I did shows for you. Just because you and I go back and we've had a understanding, if you will. Whatever. Can easily make this show private or just delete it. It's just been too painful today. Well, going once. I need to see an apology show from you. Well, let me go back to my board. Screw him.
Let me go back to my board. I'm Marilyn Monroe. Let me go back to my board.
Yeah, screw him. I'm gonna play a song and talk my way through it. Like the rest of the idiots here. Playing music. Links, loops. Loop-de-loop-de-doo. I don't know. I like this one though. It's by Wicked Fascinations. Let's see what he's saying. Yes, you do go a little too far sometimes. Let it be known that he said he was sorry. Now, Toddster.
Welcome to our wicked little fascinations, right?
Anyway.
Time.
I mean, who else would play Battleship with you, Stabby? Who else?
We devised an antiquated machination. Oddities await, so won't you kindly step inside?
Well, I guess we never did get our syringes out, did we? Granny dumpster size.
Exaltation, you might
Granny dumpster size.
Mummy's little whore.
fall in line.
My children are not whores.
That's because one of them turned into a man and one of them is autistic. And my daughter wasn't a whore either. Here's where she begins her lies. Watch her dance her way into the lies of my life.
Let me think. 17 and dumpster's house. Oh.
My daughter conceived Jet at age... Hold on just a second. Age 25. But Bathtub Girl says it was age 17.
Oh, that means you're pregnant. Please. Lack of character. I like this little piece. That measure right there. Don't you like that measure? This is a minor second there. 2, 3, 4. And they're augmenting it by fifths at that point, which makes a powerful emotional response. Not that I know very much. It's your intestines. Come on. Whatever. It is what it is. And I protected your ass. I'm tired of protecting people. I'm tired of it. Absolutely tired of it. I'm delete that one. Oh, I'm feeling nauseous again.
He died.
Let's listen to a little bit earlier part. I like the beginning.
It's Todd. Todd, he was hit by a car.
Todd hit by a car.
He's still alive, but he's badly hurt.
It's Todd. Todd, he was hit by a car. It's
Todd hit by a car. And you so deserve this,
Todd
Todd.
has been run over.
They brought Todd in with very serious injuries.
Has Todd apologized yet?
Wasn't sure.
Or do we get to kill him again?
Ruptured spleen. Removing the spleen isn't that difficult. Removing the spleen isn't that difficult.
His
The
spleen.
loss of blood associated with the rupture that makes it dangerous.
Jim, how is Jim?
Something's wrong.
Yes, it's deliverance time
Maybe you could have a moment alone.
for said minor child. Not mine.
He died.
Todd. Now the fake morning again. Stabby, I think you have Todd scared even though he's dead. Oh, Todd! Dad!
This is a woman that is spiraling into madness here.
He was struck by a car. It's Todd. He was struck by a car. He died.
Well, there must have been some damage to the main artery of the heart that went undetected.
Yeah, I always dreamed of shooting my father. He says he's my father.
Anyway, it was ruptured eggs. And
Rifle's
he had a
another.
massive heart attack.
Load and lock, baby. It's an old one, though. Really old one. Loaned to my paternal grandmother. I don't think so, Stabby. Back off or I'll find a song that says you're dead.
He died. Oh, dear God.
You're kidding, right? Oh, stop the music. You were smoking pot and getting laid at 15? Where the hell were your parents? You know, my real father, I had said the year that he would die, how he would die, and where he would die. And all three came true. He was only 50, you know. Part of me was so happy. I watched him die. I watched that motherfucker die. I was so happy afterwards. So incredibly happy. See, my father was a true son of a bitch. Real abuse, not, well, she talked to me and told me, you just don't know how awful that woman was to me. Talking about her mother. I mean, come on. You know, people that suffer real abuse don't really go on and on about it. I don't talk about those things in great detail. Occasionally, I might talk about them.
Well, here's what you don't understand, idiot. Talking about them, not on internet radio, but talking about them is what gets you over them, you stupid idiot. I'm sorry, people. I've had enough. I'm to my limit. I'm fighting back. And I'm not doing bad. I'll tell you that right now. But I'm fighting back these idiots that have been told to ignore. No. That doesn't work because that just gives them more fuel to their fire. So I'm fighting back. And they don't like it. They like when I'm quiet and I ignore them, which I have for the last 300 episodes. Give or take a few. So I'm fighting back. I will not divulge. How many people do you think I've spoken to over the years of this podcast? Just take your pick. Would you say more than 100? Would you say more than 300? Would you say more than 500? And how much personal information do you think I know about these people? Have you ever heard me give out personal information on Rooter? On Oro? Or Steve? Now, I give Steve a hard time, but Steve deserves a hard time in my book. Or anybody. I could go on for Mr. Midnight Movie, JP. Have you ever heard me? This woman, to the few that have mistakenly let her in, which I never let her in. See, what she did, and I can prove everything I say. She came on my show a few times. She would call in. She was a very bothersome caller. I couldn't stand it. She was always splashing around and talking too freaking much. I was like, shut up, you talking psycho. And one night on my show, Sick got rid of her. He trolled her off. He was on my show with me. He got rid of her. Trolled her away. And then the fun started. The trolls attacked her in full force. And what they used to love to do is attack her as me. And she bought every bit of it hook, line, and sinker. Why? She wanted to. Because of her insane, burning jealousy of my life. That's all it is. That's all it's ever been. And so she created a me that did all these horrible things to her. It's just funny to me that people like her still exist in internet radio. You know what I mean? I don't see how they still exist. I don't see how I don't see where she gets the strength to do this. Or why she does it. I have no idea why she does this. What is her point? Isn't it obvious that she's ruined her reputation? Isn't it obvious that nobody cares for her? And I'll have to admit that most of it is because of her hate and despise for me. People are sick of it. That's all she fucking talks about. Ever. It's the dumpster juice. Don't go near the dumpster juice. You'll get that nasty dumpster juice all over you. I mean, it's just so stupid. It's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? It's just dumb. It's just dumb. I got that from Talladega Nights. That's just dumb. I love that line. But yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here opening bills and throwing them over there on the to-do pile. Looking at Gunner asleep on the floor. My new picture of Jet. My Halloween present that he gave me. And bored. So I thought I'd come on and do a show. A podcast, as we're supposed to call it, a podcast. Welcome to my fantasy, whatever the hell that's weird shit. Here's how the show started. I didn't even play that. She starts out by telling people that I mainline cocaine. I swear to God. You think I'm lying, right? Check it out.
No idea what they do with it. Maybe they have a pestle and mortar and they grind it up. Oh, they use a spoon, right? So get your big tablespoon, your serving spoon, because you want to take as much as you can possibly fit in that syringe. Get a lighter. Let's burn that up. Get into a fine paste, make it into a thin liquid. Now make sure it's a new syringe because you don't want to hurt your veins, right? I guess that's what you do. I don't know. Let me Google how you do this. Let me Google this then. How do we... What do they call it when you take too much? Cocaine. I wouldn't even know where to get it. Overdose. Yeah, that's... No, let's say cocaine shooting up. Let's see how she did it.
Let's see how she... Listen to Fufu. She's drinking water. Fufu, you don't drink water like that. That's so rude. You get a straw and you sip it. Foofy love. Foofy foofers. Foofer McGee. Foofito. Foofy Tala. Foofajima. Anyway, sorry about the drinking noise. But on an honest, being honest about this kind of a person, I think that some people, I think that the theologians were right. I think most babies are born with a certain amount of evil. I honestly believe this. And I believe some of them are spoiled. And I mean this. I'm not being funny. I'm being dead serious right now. I'm not, laughing and being stupid. I think that some people are born and they're spoiled. She reminds me of a spoiled little girl, a little rotten girl that was spoiled as a child. And maybe since her father, so to speak, did whatever, I don't know. It's not for me to say, but maybe there was not much discipline or punishment in the home, and she just grew up spoiled and rotten and wanting everything her way. And when she could not control me, I think she's tried to control everybody that she's hated, that she's targeted. She's done everything she can, literally everything she can, even going to the point of trying to hire somebody to kill me. She did. His name's Russell. I can bring him on the show anytime I want. He's my ace in the hole. He's my hole card. He's the nuclear weapon. Yeah, she did. I wouldn't... Have you heard me lie yet? People like Goofy talk about my age. That's all they talk about is just my age. That's all they do. So the other day, I showed a video to some people. I think I showed the Jew or I don't remember who I showed. I showed a couple of people a video of a friend of mine. We were friends through grade school, middle school, and some in high school, but she was older than I was. So when we got to high school, it wasn't cool to hang around with a freshman. And I think some of you would be a little bit shocked at her physique and the way she looks. I don't really judge people by quote unquote their age, their age by the book or by the, you know what I'm saying, by the their whatever the frickin' word is I'm trying to say. I look at the person as a person. Have they kept themselves in shape? Are they healthy? Did they raise a good family? I judge a person like Mr. Solution told me. He said, the reason I have respect for you, Debbie, is threefold. He said, you keep money in the bank. You raised a damn nice family. And you have good morals. That was put in me by my dad. Hey, how many of you out there can say you were raised by a drill instructor? Are you kidding me? And a psychotic one at that. No, I'm joking. He wasn't psychotic. I'm sorry, Dad. That wasn't nice. But he was always in Marine mode. If you want to know how I was raised, look up that old show that I never saw. Somebody showed me this one night. I think it was Lester. Was it Lester? I don't know. It's called My UMC Dad or something like that. It was a show that was on. But I have a friend that it's really amazing. I'll show y'all if you want to see who I'm talking about. I'll show you in my chat room. Here she is at one point, just and her and I. Well, when we saw each other not too terribly long ago, she goes, "Well, I can see you kept up with your conditioning," and I said, "Well, whatever." I just believe that when you see somebody, you don't say, "Oh, you're this age." You judge them by who they are and what they do. You see what I'm saying? TJ, bad guy, shut up. Check her out. There she is. Hey, Polly B. Stabby. I try to convert BG to Satanism. Oh, she's put more spells on me and curses on me. She was on Talk Show one night doing incantation. What's that called? Where she was chanting, all this weird shit. It's crazy shit. Check her out. Check her out. And let me show you another one. Hold on just a second.
Who wants to see Pam do something? Yeah, me.
That's my daughter, Heather.
Okay, let's see
That's my daughter, Heather, right there.
Pam do something. I know she can do it.
Okay, I can do it for you.
We just don't want you to hit your head.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
And let me show you one more that's even cooler than this, if I can find it. It's kind of hard to find. Let me see. Where is she? She is... Oh, there's their old house. This chick was so fun to hang out with that she would come over and she would knock on the door. She would say, "Hey, you want to go walking?" I'd say, "Sure." She would walk on her hands. On her hands. I swear to God. She would walk on her hands around the block as I was walking normally. Let me find it this way. I know how to find it. I'm looking. It's her brother that's got it posted. Boink. Here it is. Okay, check this out. She did this on her 50th birthday.
Hi, everyone. My name is Pamela Merger.
Hold on, Pam. And she was, well, just check it out. I'll show you. This is the kind of person that you would be shocked. Well, you would be shocked. Da, 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 da. Okay, check her out. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Click the link.
Hi, everyone. My name is Pamela Merger, and I live in Fort Worth, Texas, and I'm here with my family on this gorgeous day. This is Leslie, Lacey, and Dave, my husband.
Those are her daughters.
And I'm going to show you some of my favorite tricks because I'm flipping 50.
Go.
Hey, I'm Pam flipping 50. I'm getting ready to flip for you. Doing a little warm up. Okay. Before I do my flips, I'm going to do a few of my favorite tricks for you. This is my favorite back when I was a UT cheerleader 30 years ago. Look at my horns. All right.
That was good.
And this is one of my favorites. This is an aerial walkover. And how about a little...
I can't walk that good on 2 feet. I can't walk that well on my...
Woo! Now I'm going to try to shoot for my favorite things, my back.
Okay, what she used to do is she would flip all the way from goal to goal in a game. It was really cool to watch her. She was my mentor all through school. She was the one that got me into cheerleading. She was a really great girl.
I'm flipping 50. I think I'm going to try 10.
50 is not when a woman's body breaks down, especially people who don't go through menopause. I didn't go through menopause. I did that when I was in my very early 30s due to a medical situation that I went through. I was forced into it, and you can handle it a lot better then. I mean, I didn't do it on purpose, don't get me wrong, but there was a situation that happened that I wasn't able to have any more kids, and, you know, one thing led to another, and bada bing, bada boom, happened. And so when you have amazing muscular, well, okay, I've got a lot of muscles. So does Heather. When Heather was born, the doctor said, I've never seen a baby with this much muscle. Heather's solid steel. It's just my brother's solid steel. My father was solid steel. My father, at the age of, I don't even know how old, he could go out and he would grab a pole with his left hand, and he would reach his right hand way over his head, and he would have his body extended straight out. He'd go, hey, Deb, look at me, you know. I mean, it's just when you have muscle and you maintain it, it's like your emotional age is not whatever your age is. You know what I'm trying to say? And so when the people on here, you know, gasp and laugh at my age, which I claim I don't lie, right? And I haven't. Have you ever heard me talk about my age? No. Because what is the deal? It's not appropriate to ask a woman her age. I mean, how many of you walk up to me and say, hey, how old are you? I know how old people think I am. I hear people guessing it all the time. All the time. And they always guess it about 15 years back. And if Stabby's in the chat room being mean, well, that's just okay with me because he's just too adorable to get mad at. Stabby's cute. All of you guys can just walk it out. He's a cute guy. I've seen him on webcam before with me. I think, yes, I've seen Stabby on webcam. He's cute. He's got dark hair and dark eyes, and he's beautiful. He's really sweet, too. But anyway, what else was I going to tell you?
You have an incoming call from the Jew.
Well, here goes this show. Debbie's not here, beep.
I'm waiting for my music.
You own me. What is wrong with me? There's something wrong with me. No, I just think it's my non-feminism. Whatever a man says, let's go, let's do it, you know. Goofy was on there going, Debbie cheats on her husband every night with all these men. I was cracking up.
How does he do that night after night?
I don't know, Jew. I'll tell you what happened on the Goofy show now. Is he off the air?
Show. It's not a show.
It's just him raging about how better he is than everybody. It's bizarre.
It's a psychopath rambling.
It really is, and I'm not saying that just to be mean. Here he is, boys and girls, get the kids off the street. It's the soothsayer of wisdom. He who will not be beat. It's the one angry Jew, everybody. Hey, you know what? I could tell, Jew, that you were shocked when he said what he said. I don't give a crap what you say.
Wait, but what did he say?
On his show. The Jew calls in, and he's just kind of lightly trolling him. Hey, Goofy, I was wondering if I would pay to see somebody stuff a corn cob up your
No, not see somebody. I would pay somebody to come and anally rape him with a corn cob.
Right. Then that's a good troll.
But I don't want to see it.
Right. I understand. Well, Goofy comes back with all of these degrading, horrible things about the Jew's child. Seriously, it was...
It doesn't bother me.
Well,
you think that bothered me?
No, I'm not... Well, you got quiet. Did he hang up on you?
Well, I never react to these things.
But still, Jew, I don't care what you say. That's not called for. You don't bring children into stuff like that. That's
well, I mean, look, you gotta view the source here. But I got quiet because that aggravated him.
Yeah, I guess so. But he
wanted a response. He wanted me to start raging at him. I gave him nothing, and that aggravated him.
They're over there listening to the show.
It's not a show. It's just...
No, they're listening to my show. Because the chat room, they're chatting about me. This is why she is flirting with everyone, so she always has a man and a place to go. Vic got busted for being on Ashley Madison. It's got to be Bathtub Girl's sock account. Welcome, Mr. Midnight Flooby Poppers.
Hey. I can't believe... I thought you might have hung up on me, and I was going to say, I can't believe you picked this Jewish monster over me.
This Jewish monster.
I like that.
So I made Goofy rage. Let's see if he's still raging about me. Let's check. Hold on.
I don't know. They're talking about nonsense.
He goes by the name of James. He's listening to the show right now on the airplane.
Fuck, right.
Give me a break, you moron.
Idiot.
It's a limited circle jerk. It's not a conversation.
Yeah, it's really stupid. It really is. I mean, I know I make fun of it and I laugh, but it really is stupid. I don't know why he does that show.
I mean, look, it's entertaining for about all of maybe a minute. The music sort of that whatever it is, it sort of draws you in a little bit, but it's stupid.
Vic got busted for being on Ashley Madison. I love that.
I had an account on Ashley Madison. I never used it, but I'm getting all sorts of threats to that email address about how I'm going to be exposed and all that, and send money here. Everybody's got different money that they want.
Oh, it's funny.
I wore a Jew hat today, Uncle Maury.
You'll have to define what that is.
A yarmulke.
Oh, were you at a wedding?
Mecca's always says, P.S. Balls still didn't tweet your show, now did he? I said, what? What are you talking about?
Who's Balls?
Oh, he's a guy in the BWC I like. He's really funny.
I was at a funeral.
Oh,
you wore a yarmulke.
Do they serve food? Oh, yeah, they serve good food after.
They do. They do.
Did you get a yarmulke, Mr. Midnight Movie?
Did I get a what?
A yarmulke. You said you wore a Jew hat.
Yeah, and I actually...
They let him keep it.
Go ahead.
I kept it, too. Yes, I did.
Take a picture and send it to me.
They served you good corned beef sandwiches?
No, they didn't do
Lox
that.
and bagels?
No.
They didn't have corned beef?
No, I mean, well, I didn't stay long enough for the reception, but
oh my God.
He
reception?
Died. Yeah, but he was 96. He was 96.
You could have eaten corned beef. Corned beef is good for your diabetes.
Let him talk. Go ahead, Triple M.
Yeah, he was 96 when he passed away.
Fuck. I hope I don't live to be 96 years old. That'd be hard. Never mind that, God. I didn't mean that.
I'm thinking about that.
Hey, did y'all hear about the black lady that her son turned 23 years old, got shot up in her restaurant, in her bar, and she had him stuffed and propped up at the domino table for one last game of dominoes.
You played that last night.
Swear to God. Victor didn't know it was me. He started listening. He goes, what the fuck? He was like, where did you get this audio? And I said, Victor, it's me, you mullet. He goes, that's you? I said, yeah, that's me. Doofus.
I like the idea, though. It's a good idea.
I mean, she has pictures and everything. There's video. He's just sitting there with sunglasses on and his dead body's holding dominoes, Mr. Midnight Movie. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I mean, if that really had happened, like, to one of my, I couldn't imagine having a child and doing that to my child. It just would be...
Sick shit, man. I'm talking sick shit. That is...
Had him do it with their animals.
Had him I wouldn't do that. How degrading to know that...
with their animals.
Here's your body dead and gone. Your soul is dead and gone, and your mother has you stuffed and set up at her bar where you were shot for people to sit and play one last game of dominoes with you? What the fuck is that?
I think it's a great idea. I saw it in Silence of the Lambs.
It's gross. It's stupid.
No, I thought about having myself cryogenically frozen.
Which part of you? Because I don't think you could afford the whole thing.
Here's the audio.
If
Here's the audio.
Mr. Solutions write that check, it might happen.
Hold on. Here's the audio that I played. Check it out.
Solution is
Y'all shut up for one fucking minute. It's my goddamn show. Huh? How about that?
My name is Rio Ores. I'm calling you from my bar. My son, Yomar, he got shot at my bar. And so we decided that it would be good. He used to love to play dominoes too much. We had him stuffed, and we set him next to the jukebox to play one final game of dominoes with us. It was so fun. And then, of course, after that, we had to have him thrown in the grave, and it was very sad. But we got to play one last game of dominoes with my beloved Yomar. And it was very sad he got shot. I'm sorry, but he looked so good at the game. It was wonderful. You should have seen him. It was absolutely beautiful. We're so happy that we did that, too.
There you go. And Victor was listening, and he goes, wow. And I said, Victor, that's me, you mullet. So anyway.
Still sounds really sad. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck, guys? I'm having a great little show here, and y'all calling just to ruin it? Not you, Mr. Midnight Perfect.
It's Uncle Maury. Uncle Maury, close the damn window.
Let's kill him.
Yeah.
Did y'all know I found I'm a Thief by Goose?
Let's hear it. Can we hear it, please?
Okay, now you know what it goes to, right?
Yes.
You're a troll. You're a troll. Okay, I found it. Here it is.
You have the troll song too?
Steve Argle Production.
Yes, I have the troll song too. Would it be work? Does it work better to hear the troll song first?
Yes, do the troll song first, and then do the other one afterwards.
I'm such a pushover. Okay, let me get the troll song real quick. You're fixing to get kicked off! Stop it! He doesn't know this, but I can mute him. He doesn't know this, but I can mute him. I can mute him. Why am I talking like that? All right, here comes, first of all, the troll song. Oh, he's playing the troll song. I get it. All right, I'll unmute you.
Well, I was playing the troll song. Now I'm playing the...
We call that the Trolliolio guy. Isn't he creepy?
I love him.
I love him too. He's so creepy. We know. We get it. We've heard it. Yeah.
That's my favorite part.
La, 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 la. I like when he goes, ho, 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 and he starts pointing around. I'm like, ugh, yuck. What a pedophile.
He's, in real life, he's a funeral director.
I believe it. All right, here goes. You're a troll that was targeted at a troll group.
Hey, this is Steve.
Hey now. And they came back and got him again. Got him. Let's see if this is it.
Took me, like I said, a couple hours to put together, but
yeah. Shut up.
Oh, you're a troll. You're the only thing you know. You're a troll. You're a troll. How'd your life become so low? I don't know what you want from me, but let me tell you one thing you can see. Every day you walk out the door, looking for someone to score. You got no one in your life. You must be so dead inside. So dead inside. Don't blame me. Are you so dead inside? Don't blame society. Must be so dead inside. Get it real. This was you. Must be so dead inside. Now what you say? Tell me what you think. Tell me what's real.
Well, to be honest with you, I really don't have a lot of time to do very much. My parents are home a lot. They don't really care about me. I just go on the computer and, well, it's just a computer. I mean, what could it hurt? So I dox some people and I know where they live. It's really cool. I have a lot of friends and everybody loves me. I'm super special. You should check it out. You should see the latest work. I mean, I can basically get in all your files and I can fuck up your life.
You're a troll. You're a troll. You're the only thing you know. You're a troll. You're a troll. You're the lowest it can go.
All right, and now we're going to move right along to the, there was an actual, there was a cover done of this by somebody I know, and I'm going to play that for you now. Who's not muted, you?
Mr. Midnight Movie.
No, you.
I was muted, now I'm not because you tried to call me out and blame me for something I didn't do.
Oh, please, stop being such a whiner.
Go on mute!
Oh, that was really shrill. Do that again.
Go mute. Shrill.
You're going to meet Irv Rubin.
Shut up.
No, that was
Steve Arnold production.
Real as any episode of
Arnold Studios. What? I gave up my wife for you, Debbie. And ever since you kicked me off your show, I've been holed up in a closet, drinking Four Loko and listening to Rush. My life is now devoid of meaning. Thief, I'm a thief. I'm a thief, I cause wedding brides some grief. I'm a thief, and my voice sounds like a queef. People didn't know about my wedding scam until they found my docs on my Instagram. So I skipped town, never had to go to court. Now they're listing my misdeeds on Ripoff Report. I got lippy, but Debbie put me in my place. Now the BWC is jizzing in my face. All over my face. Yeah, all over my face. In my throat, in my chest, and even in my nose. They jizzed in my nose. How come you're ignoring my calls, Debbie? I've texted you over 9,000 times, yet you still refuse to respond. And you say that I'm stalking you on your show. We could have taken the Bill Waggoner crew down together, but instead you let your show be run by internet trolls. I really got lippy with the BWC. I showed them who was boss. And now I'm homeless.
Ta-da! Comments? Good stuff? Funny?
It sure was impressive.
I think Bathtub Girls, when she reads...
That was a total non-sequitur.
Go ahead, Mr. Midnight Movie. I'm listening.
God damn you. Did you just blow your fucking... Did you blow your snot at me? Alright.
Try to get a thought out.
I'm sorry. I'm diabetically tired.
Look, I'm a diabetic. Stop being such a fucking whiner about the diabetes. Eat right, take your medicine, and exercise once a day. I biked 9 miles tonight. I don't want to hear any bullshit.
Okay. Anyway.
And I'm older than you are.
Go ahead, Mr. Midnight Movie. Try one more time.
I did yell at a Volvo driver.
Every time the Jew talks, I'm going to mute him.
You can't do that.
I thought Angela's monologue about Steve Rush, that I believe Wild Goose wrote, was amazing.
Well, good for you. I'm glad that you think she's amazing.
I didn't say she was amazing. It was Wild Goose's words.
Okay, and it was what?
I thought it was very funny.
And would you enlighten us of what this is?
It basically said that he was a stealer of moments, and those moments can't be brought back. But it was just the way it was done. It made me laugh. It really made me guffaw.
Steve the Scapegoat. BMM and BTG dead by murder-suicide. Oh, I'm always in complete control, Mad Dog 61. Don't get me wrong. I can go boom, just like that at any moment when I feel like it. Can't I, Jew? DJ Bad Guy, would you please leave Allie Top alone? Reds goes, every time I come here, it's Steve Rush, Steve Rush, Steve Rush, Steve Rush, Steve Rush.
Oh, well, it's like having an ADD conference call.
Okay, we can change that real quick.
You're no Meyer Kahan.
Would you like for me to change that real quick?
Well, I may be no Meyer Kahani.
Allie Top, would you like to come on the show and own a Guy Shay?
Who is Guy Shay?
He's a guy in Florida. He's really a cool guy. I mean, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. He really is. He's a cool guy to hang out with. I mean, I've never hung out with him, but I know a lot about him that I would never talk about, but he's a pretty cool guy. He's a veteran of foreign wars. That's a stupid way to say it, but he's a former military. I even know a little bit more about that than most people do that I won't talk about, but he's not. Listen to Gunner dreaming. He's dreaming that he's barking. Listen. He goes, woof, woof, woof. Sometimes
it's worms.
It's a dream, you maggot.
You should deworm him.
He doesn't.
Uncle Maury, you're no Mara Kahan.
Kahani.
We should call Allie Top in. All over
I don't know what
my
that is
face.
Oh, only Top.
Right. What exercise have you done today, fat man?
I went to a funeral, so I couldn't exercise. Did I? I maybe took a brisk
walk.
walk.
Wait, hold on a second. I exercised every day on a cruise ship.
Well, pin a rose on your ass.
I had plenty of things I could have been doing other than
At the buffet?
At the buffet, anywhere. Lots of things besides exercise.
I'll do a show tomorrow night, guys.
I'm sorry, Debbie, it's not my fault.
It's all your fault.
It's Uncle Maury. You're no Mara Kahan.
It's all your fault. You have no self-control.
Okay. Call Allie Top.
Guy says the train's leaving.
Which train?
Ozzy. Ozzy. Has Chris ever asked you to wear a bee suit? Fuck. Oh. Hey, I don't give a lot of sympathy out to people as much shit as I take on this network and as much shit as I took on Blog Talk Radio, but Goofy cracked me up when he goes, everybody hates you, Debbie. Don't you know that? No, I don't know that, Goofy. I don't know that.
Why are we still talking about Goofy?
Because I feel like talking about Goofy in my shrill voice. Shrill voice, shrill voice. Yeah, I know who Ozzy is.
It wasn't the Lucy show, was it?
You just figured that. Shut the fuck up, Goose. I almost said Goose.
Yeah. It was the Ricky Ricardo show, wasn't it? Which one was the one with Fred?
Oh, I accidentally ended the call. Damn it. Hello. Let's check on Goofy. I love this.
For the design and creation of a wide range of robots and labor-saving...
Oh, I believe that's his exit music that's 10 minutes long. Remember the other night when he came on the air and he said, well, at least I'm not... Okay.
You have an incoming call from Mr. Midnight Movie.
Jesus Christ.
You hung up on me, too. Why didn't you just hang up on him?
Because I accidentally lost the call.
Oh, you must have been really infuriated.
Well, I can't even get a word out.
Yeah, I know.
He's in one of those moods, and he knows he is.
Yeah, he's being naughty. Uncle Maury.
Damn you.
Damn you, Uncle Maury. Just shut the hell up.
And I'm over there fighting for him in the Goofy Loser stupid show, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, he was just bloviating way too much.
Yeah, I mean, if it gets to the point where you can't get a word out, that's a little bit stupid. I mean, it's time to say goodbye.
Yeah. I could have put him in his place, but...
Yeah, I know you could have.
I could have.
I know.
Yes. But I chose not to. I didn't choose to give him a bit of the Irish.
Who hung up on the Jew? Debbie hung up on the Jew.
You did. You hung up on me, too. It was like we were both being spanked, but for something the Jew did.
Well, it just gets ridiculous. Hang up on the Jew. This is not the History Channel. Yeah, I'll tell you what. It's amazing how many crazy people are around this fucking network. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what? I mean...
What?
I think that sometimes... You know, the internet, and I could be probably one of them, brings out some of the dysfunctional human beings
No
out
shit.
there.
I think they have found a world to exist in or something, and especially on podcasting.
Yeah, we certainly don't have to relate to other human beings. Most people piss me off, Debbie. And I can't be, well... A lot of because I'm kind of like quiet in my normal life, and a lot of times there are people who latch on to me, and they annoy the hell out of me.
Well, I live by the creed that my father is watching over me and I am not going to disappoint my father and have him say, "You fucking sit on the internet 24 goddamn hours a day. Are you fucking kidding me?" And that's exactly the way he would talk to me. He would cuss, just blah, 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 just right out the open. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to. I live to impress me. No, I'm not answering your call, Jew. I live to impress me. And I have learned to look at myself objectively and think, get off your ass and go do something. So I make sure every day I'm gone and doing something. You know what I'm saying? I'm out in the sun, in the wind, in the weather. No, I'm not adding you to the call, Jew. Should we try him one more time?
Yeah, if you want to.
He's family.
He didn't piss me off. He pissed you off.
Oh, shut up. Don't puss out on me. He didn't
I'm
piss
not
me.
pussing out.
He didn't piss me. Are you calling him names?
I would have stood up and gave him a bit of the Irish for you.
Hi, Jew. Mr. Midnight Movie wants to chew you out.
Mr. Midnight Movie said he has a normal life. I'd like to know what that's like.
Say I had a normal life.
Yes, you did. You said, in my normal life.
Well, okay, big deal. I mean, in my regular life or outside of my internet
normal.
life.
Okay.
Whatever. Okay, listen.
You seem perturbed.
Well.
You mad? I'm joking. I'm joking.
I was for about 2 seconds, and then it just flushed by me.
Goofy gets mad.
Goofy gets mad.
Goofy gets real mad.
I bet he does. I bet he rages. I bet Uncle Maury. I bet Uncle Maury could rage if someone.
Uncle Maury's been spending his day tormenting a real terrestrial radio show host with hundreds of thousands of listeners, and he's doing quite well.
Is that the one that banned you, or?
Yes, I've been banned before.
Oh, I'm going to address somebody that just sent me something. Now, you and Heather, Heather and you and Heather, whenever you decide to go out for a run, I'm going to go out for a run because you haven't ran in a long time. Your chest is going to hurt. Your chest is a muscle. Your lungs it's a muscle. And it's going, what the fuck are you doing? What? And it just gets to where it's like, it burns. You get a split, what they call that in your side? What do they call that thing people get? A side splint or something where your side starts hurting? That's your muscles crying out. Don't be scared. You're too young to be scared. It's not, I'm addressing a friend of mine in Skype chat that doesn't want me to give out their name. And it's not, you're too young to be.
What's their name?
Yeah, right. You're too young to be scared about something like that.
Do you have high blood pressure, Debbie?
I have high nothing, except intelligence.
Oh, listen to him. You're such a... I can hear you wringing your hands. Stop it.
I don't have high blood pressure. You can... I'll be happy to tell you. I had blood work done and everything. He goes, get out of here. You're going to live forever. And I'm like, don't say that, Dr. B.
Wait a second. You smoke.
Your point?
Can't be in that great a shape if you're smoking.
How do you know I smoke?
Put it another way.
Okay, now hold on just a second. Wait a second. Wait. How do you know I smoke?
I hear you lighting up all the time.
How do you know I'm lighting up a cigarette?
You said so.
No, I didn't. Don't join the reigns of Bathtub Girl and start lying. I vape. I have a vape. And what I'm lighting most of the time is something that you should try.
What?
Uncle Maury, did you ever smoke cigarettes?
Never.
Really? I'm sorry, I'm listening to somebody in Skype.
Never.
Really? Now, remember, it'll usually skip a generation. That's what I've always been told because I have young death on the female side in my mother's family. My mother had her first major coronary at 32. And then she finally had her massive one that killed her at 49. And I went to the chief of cardiology at Medical City in Dallas after everything was settled, and I said, look, I need some help. He gave me an echocardiogram, he gave me a stress test, and he said, you are in the shape of an 18-year-old. My mother didn't take care of herself. My mother was born with genetic Shut up. Genetic.
What's the chance of getting DJ Bad Guy to call in?
Genetic cardiovascular disease, which my mother did not have the ability to break down fat. She was skinny to look at, but she couldn't. Her body could not dissolve. Help me out, Jew. What's it called? Polyunsaturated lipids. She couldn't do that. And at age 34, she had a quadruple bypass surgery. And I worry about my daughter because, I mean, I'm knock on wood. Let me find some wood here.
It doesn't skip generations.
You're not a doctor. Shut up. Don't piss me off again.
I am a doctor.
No, you're not. You're a Jew.
I am so.
No, you're not.
In fact, I'm a cardiologist.
Oh, God, help me.
Uncle Maury.
Don't laugh. I'm a cardiologist.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not.
You're a proctologist of the head.
You have a fixation on the ass. Anything to do with the ass.
You have a fixation with being mean.
Well,
yes.
That's just part of being Jewish. That comes with the territory.
It is. Is narcissism a thing within
I
the
gave
Jewish
him
community?
I gave him the narcissism test one night, and he passed with flying frickin' colors.
Yeah, but I lied. So you should have given me.
No, you did not.
I did. You should have given me the liar test first.
Mm-hmm. Uncle Maury, who is more narcissistic, your mother or your father?
Oh, he loves Mom.
Let's see. That's a tough one. I think they're both dead.
Well, when they were alive, who was the more narcissistic one?
Well, they were more narcissistic in death than...
Wait a second. I just got a link from my adorable, beloved unson, David. Let's see what he's giving me this link for. Today's the day that Marty McFly went back in time to October 21st, 2015. This is for you, Marty McFly.
The power of love is a curious thing. Make a one man weep, make another man
Do y'all remember that in the Back to the Future movie? He goes, the flux capacitor is set to October 21st, 2015. In Back to the Future 2, by the way. You know, Victor loved Huey Lewis and the News. I never loved Huey Lewis and the News. Everything sounded the same to me or something. I don't know what it was. I never loved them.
Neither did I. Now, were you a big fan of the Back to the Future films?
Just the first one. Just saying.
I don't know, because, and maybe it's because I saw it after all the hoopla, but I thought it was, I don't know. I don't know why so many people really enjoyed that film.
Here's another one. Listen. Sounds almost the same. It's just like the other one. And then you come in with some stupid lyric. Same thing there. And then we have, this one sounds just like the other one. Little heartbeat at first to throw you off. Come on already. Same old type. The beat repeats over and over. Yes, this thing just repeats over and over. Then you come in with some silly lyric. Because when you write music, of course, I'm a music composer. If Jew is a neurosurgeon, I'm a neurosurgeon. And you do music. Would you please do something about that godforsaken noise? There, I shrilled again at you.
I'm a professional ball twister.
It was so shrill.
I'm going to shrill every time.
I'm a professional ball twister.
What he means to say is he's paid a professional ball twister.
Oh, my God. I hate both of you so
I'm a professional
much.
ball twister. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
Well, I thought I was hitting on...
Please apologize.
I thought it was attacking.
Bob Newhart doing on a Showtime.
Apologize. Shut the fuck up, both of you. I hate you both. See? How did that sound, huh?
I saw the movie Nebraska. Bet you nobody here saw the movie Nebraska.
I did see the movie Nebraska.
I bet
with
nobody
Bruce Dern.
cares about the fucking movie. Oh, by the way, I watched that film that Karen, the smart lady, told us to watch called, it's the name of a flower. What is it?
Karen the Smart Lady.
Yeah, Karen the smart lady.
Magnolia?
Yes,
No,
I
wait.
saw Magnolia.
What'd you think of it?
I
loved
thought it was interesting. I thought it was interesting. I liked it.
I really enjoyed that.
Well, tell us what was interesting about it.
Why don't you blow me, Jew? Huh? How'd that sound?
And get a little shrill there for me.
Blow me, Jew! Shut up.
Did you even see the movie Magnolia,
I
Uncle
did,
Maury?
you idiot. Faggots.
I don't believe I have, no.
I'm going to make this noise all during the show just to piss y'all off.
That's all right. Have yourself some nuts like that.
You know what that is? That's a
Sounds
document
like
I created today that didn't work because my boss said, no, do it again. Fuck you, boss.
I really enjoyed the film Happiness. It's kind of like Magnolia. It has different stories.
Listen to the beauty of this document I did. I've got my head turned the wrong way. To the honorable judge of said court, comes now the defendant, blank the blank blank financial corporation, and files this motion to continue, showing the court as follows. Defendant moves the court to continue the case to blah, 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 trial setting in this matter for approximately 90 days. Defendant is working diligently with other entities to identify the true defendants of this assessed business. This process has been difficult due to a series of complex assets laid out so far. I wrote every word of that, and he goes, I don't like it. That's why
Smash him in the face.
I don't like
I'm
you.
a professional ball twister.
So I changed it. To the honorable judge of said court comes now the defendant, blank, 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 and files this, his motion for continuance of the scheduled trial in this cause, and in support thereof alleges the following, and would show the court the following. And he marks down and goes, but honorable. And I said, stop kissing the court's ass. Jesus, you've got rights, you know, you fucking pussy. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't give Fufu her medicine. This cause is set for trial presently on blank to blank, blank, blank. The parties herein. He goes, what do you mean the parties herein? He wrote right there. What do you mean the parties herein? The parties herein. Fuck off and die young. Anyway. So I tore them all up. See, we fax back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And he'll mark up. He usually doesn't mark up. And I said, did we have a bad day? Anyway, that's called full discovery. I do a motion in limine, a motion to discover, a motion to show cause hearing, and that's what I do. That's how I make my Munsky poppers. I work for attorneys. Walk it out.
It's a very sad existence. Attorneys.
Now, I hear that, that being an attorney is not a good thing anymore because...
yeah, it's not a good thing. They live in multi-mansions and drive Mercedes, but this don't be a fucking attorney.
Well, but sooner or later, a lot of their stuff is, with legal briefs or whatever, and stuff, they take over to India.
Oh, my God.
I'm only hearing what I've heard from the garbage man.
I hear a child screaming. What was that? What is that?
Uncle Maury, are you beating a baby?
No, there's something going on in there. I hear a child screaming. What is that you're listening to? He won't even answer my fucking questions. Why do I have this idiot on my show? Why are you so bad?
Why are you blaming me?
Because it's coming from you. It lights up on Skype.
No, I will mute myself like that and still saying.
It might go.
I can do.
Yeah, but you always stay muted.
I know.
Oh, boy.
Why don't you go find that YouTube that's playing in one of your open browser windows?
What is that?
That's not me.
Here's a great song from the 80s. Who can guess what it is so far?
It's Eddie Murphy's My Girl Likes to Party All the Time. Party all the time.
Good for you.
Hey guys, this is Tom Farmer, man. Hi guys, it's on Friday all the time. Really good. Okay, put your phones on there.
Girl, I can't understand it. Why you wanna hurt me? After all of the things I've done for you, I buy you champagne and roses, put diamonds on your finger. But still you hang out all night. What am I to do?
My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time.
My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. My girl wants to party all the time, party all the time.
Hit it, Jew.
She party all the time.
She wants to party all the time. Sorry.
She likes to party all the time.
That was Rick James, bitch. All right. Which one is this?
Hello.
Wow.
That's a little bit too easy.
I didn't know you knew 80s music so much, Mr. Midnight Floovies. I'm impressed.
He doesn't know it.
That one I used. That
Name
one I
the
used to
artist.
sing with a Japanese voice. Hello.
Name the artist.
I had
Lionel Richie.
I had an attorney one time that I dated sort of a little bit while I was dating Vic, I guess you could say. And he calls me one time and he says, you know something, and this guy was really cool. He was real tall. He was really popular. He's really a cool guy. I would give out his name, but I don't want to get him trolled. But he says to me, you know something? Ever since you've moved into my office, I'm reminded of a song called Hello by Lionel Richie. So I get the song and I'm listening. I'm going, what? Get over it. I hate whiny fucking men, you know? So I sent him an invitation to my wedding later on. And I heard he tore it up. But then I also heard this. One of the coordinators downtown at the Dallas County Courthouse, who goes by the name of, well, I won't give you her name. But anyway, she tells her daughter, who tells me that she saw him in court one day. And she goes, hey, how are you? And he goes, hey, I'm doing great. How are you doing? He goes, well, she goes, did you ever get married? He goes, nope. I lost my life, love. Huh? How about that? Fuck every one of you. Is this that long-ass fucking version where he talks and stuff?
Listen up, everybody.
Just sing the
You're
song.
a regular Rip Van Winkle.
Wait, stop.
1,000 times.
Boy, I am fucking this up. Shit.
Gone too. You're a regular Rip Van Winkle,
Been
aren't you?
alone
What have you been doing?
with you inside my mind.
I can't believe
And in my dreams I've kissed your lips 1,000
It's
times.
been a long time since I've been on a date.
I sometimes see you pass outside my door.
Get over it.
Hello.
You whiny little bitch. No, this guy had me followed one night. Followed. He had some private investigators. Victor sent me a link. He goes, I know who you're talking about. I mean, a text. I know who you're talking about. He had some private investigators that worked for him. He was a big criminal lawyer, and he still is. And they came to me one time, and they said, you know something? He had us follow you one night. I said, what? The fuck? I mean, when guys get I don't know, just weird. And then one time he said, well, never mind.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. You're all I've ever wanted. My arms are open wide.
Here we go again. First one to guess it. No guesses?
I could guess, but I
just
hate
called to
call.
say I love you. Summer breeze.
Would you shut the fuck up? Gee, what porn are you watching?
That's
I'm gonna
genius.
take a dump. Okay.
Name that artist. What is this?
Who is
Black Pants? Name the artist there, Midnight Movie. Let's hear it.
Boy George.
No.
Ha 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 ha.
Fuck you all. Fuck you,
But
Uncle
I-
Lawrence.
Yeah, fuck them all. I'm just going to play it. Y'all can just shut the fuck up. Really, shut the fuck up, all of you.
Schroepler.
I'll turn it up so loud it'll blow your ears off. Watch this. I've got power over here.
In your eyes all the way. If I listen to your lies, would you say
That's Tom Waits, by the way, you mullet.
I'm a man without conviction? I'm a man who doesn't know how to say.
Because I know Tom Waits' music.
You do not.
Blow me, Jew. Blow me, Jew. Wait a minute.
Uncle Maury.
Blow me, Jew.
Real.
Uncle Yori.
What?
Yori.
What? What?
Go
All right.
summon those Skype assholes. I'm in the mood for some fun.
Oh, gee.
Who won't get this one, I bet you?
Oh,
Because it
well.
sucks ass.
You'll be 40. Thank you.
Blow me, Jew. You're right
That's
again.
one. Of course I'm right.
Red wine.
Well, those were the lyrics.
He's over there going, red wine, red wine.
Red rum.
He's about
Red
to
rum.
pass out.
I'm feeling a little bit poopied.
Poopy. Do you have one of those things you breathe into at night?
You know, I do have sleep apnea.
All
But
that
you don't
means is
treat
there's
it,
too
do you?
much fat around your vocal cords or
Oh,
so
you're
your
so
breathing
fast.
thing. Whatever the fuck. I don't know. I love him so much, though. He just can do no wrong. Victor says,
Who's that?
Mr. Midnight Movie.
Me.
Yeah, him. I almost said
What
her.
if he tied a dead chicken, to a dog?
He
Could
can
you forgive
do.
that?
He can do no wrong. He can
Really?
do no
I tied
wrong.
dead chicken to you, Uncle Maury.
I said the same thing about Donald Trump.
I remember my brother said, "I think this is the best song I've ever heard in my life."
No.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming around. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears. Turn around.
Did you know that my grandmother saw a white dove fly by the hospital the day I was born?
No.
And you could give a fuck too, right?
No, you just asked. You've never told that story before, Debbie.
Oh my God! Take a deep breath before you pass out.
Hold on, I'm logging into my Skype so that I can see that photo.
Make
that I was
him
just
take a
sent.
deep breath.
No, he can do no wrong. Victor says that I've adopted him as somebody that I really love so much that they can do no wrong. Here
You've
comes
adopted
Victor.
him as a pet.
Culture Club Karma Chameleon. You asshole. You idiot.
Debbie, my dietary pet treats are cheeseburgers and sugar-free cookies.
I know. Now, this is a song that is made for boxers, and it was actually made to where if you... Hey, Mr. Midnight Movie, you know there's the heavy bag, and what is the little bag that hangs down like the little thing in your throat? What's that called?
It's a scrotum. It's a scrotum.
Oh, blow it, Jude. Listen.
It's a speed bag.
She did this to work a speed bag, too. It's actually about a boxer. Sorry, I just realized I had that foul. It's too loud on the board here.
Where's all the good men gone and where are all the gone? Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising odds? Isn't there a white knight upon a fiery steed? Late at night I toss and I turn and I dream of what I need. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the end.
See, that's the way we feel about y'all. We need a hero.
I'll be that hero.
Tom Waits? Why do you like Tom Waits?
Oh, I think Tom Waits is brilliant. I like Joe Jackson more.
Me too.
Here's Tom Waits, where you can actually fucking hear it.
Right, okay.
This is one of my favorite Tom Waits songs. I wrote a song today about the Jew. It's called How Can I Miss You When You Won't Go Away? Sorry.
Well, I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Falling in love just makes me blue.
Who's not
That
muted?
was not Tom Waits.
Who's not muted?
I was
Midnight
muted.
Movie. He's
I was
hear him.
muted.
He's snoring again.
I was not snoring, and I was muted, Uncle Maury. You
I didn't
are a
say
liar.
snore. I didn't say snoring. I said snorting.
What about this Tom Waits? What Tom Waits are you talking about then? Really? That one?
Yeah, Meyer Kahani.
that's the
What are you
one.
talking about?
What? Did you put a link in Skype or something?
No,
I don't watch
Tom
Skype.
Waits, who starred in
Ironweed.
Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula.
And he was also in Ironweed with Jack Nicholson.
I feel like you're talking to us in your sleep.
Yeah.
Me or
I
Uncle
was
Maury?
in the judge's chambers
Give him a
today.
suggestion. See if it works.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes, that was Tom Waits, you mullet. Let's go back to that beautiful song. I hope I don't fall in love with you. Why are men so... What is it?
Too late, Debbie.
Oh.
Well, the music plays and you display it hard for me to see. I had a beer and now I hear you calling out for me. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you.
Let me just show you some whiny men songs. Men have whiny songs. They're always whining about women. That always has told me that men are so fragile as a sex. Listen to this one, which I fucking love. Let me tell you guys something about the lead singer to this group. This is the way country music was meant to be sung. Listen to this guy's voice.
When the sun goes down on my side of town, that lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns
blue.
There's a rundown bar across the railroad track. I got a table for two way in back where I settle home.
what he's doing,
Think of losing
what he's doing is a craft. It's very hard to do. He's breaking his voice. Did you hear him go, every night? It's really hard.
of a neon moon.
It's sort of a yodel almost that they do. And the lead singer to Nirvana, rest in peace, you sweet angel, Curtis Cobain could do it. And it's a thing that some people perfect with their voice. Kurt Cobain could do it when he did several songs he did in it, but the song that it's mostly pronounced in is, to me, it Smells Like Teen Spirit. And you can hear him crack his voice. It's sort of like yodeling. It's when you start off on one octave and you break it right in the middle of a word. And I don't know how to do it, but I can hear people that do, and I think it's just excellent when they do it. Patsy Cline did it. A lot of people can do it. And the lead singer to that song I was just playing, he does it. And listen to Nirvana's lead singer do it. He was an unbelievable composer, writer, everything, who was murdered, and I mean murdered, at the hands of Courtney fucking Haight. Just ask me, I can prove it. But listen to him break his voice right here. Listen. Did you hear him do it? They're not going to answer me because they're assholes.
Yes, I did.
When he goes, all in all, he breaks his voice. And
Wait a second. You just woke him up.
He's doing it on purpose, and it's a very hard thing to do. It's like a yodel. Yes, it's been proven that Courtney Love had him murdered. It's been proven. And especially the one guy that came forward, this is what cracked me up on the Kurt Cobain case, is this one poor schmuck that she tried to hire. She thought he was just a nothing, She went to this one guy and tried to hire him to get him murdered. And he came forward and ratted her out. And here we go. And listen to what this guy says. Well, I think this is, wait just a second, where is it? You got to hear this, and then I'll get off Kurt Cobain being murdered. But it's true. I can prove it. Besides, I know her anyway. Here we go. Listen to this guy.
We're talking about Courtney Love contacted you to kill Kurt Cobain.
Yeah. See, I was hanging out in the rock shop. A shop in Hollywood. And see, her old drummer used to go out with sick from Hole.
I have a better one. Listen to this one. Sorry, this one's better.
Riverside with Divine Brown's pimp, a close personal friend of Al Duce's, who said he could put us in touch.
Pause that right there.
Let me give it.
All right, Midnight Movie. Who is that filmmaker? Name him.
Back, Vixen. Back.
See, you can't stop BBC documentaries. So she got fucked many ways over because the BBC went after her with guns blazing and proved everything, because you can't stop a BBC documentary. She can do all she wants to America and have the YouTube videos taken down. BBC's like, suck our dick, okay? Take this down, you piece of shit. I can't stand her.
Right there, Ashley.
This guy's name is El Duce. El Duce came forward and said she tried to hire me to kill Kurt Cobain. And then the poor schmuck ends up dead 3 weeks later. You tell me. How coincidence?
There he is, El Duce.
Where?
There he is right there. Actually, he's, hey, I got some Courtney Love there. There it is. This is him, El Duce.
This is the... Tell you, he's...
Where's the booze?
Sure the dog won't get out and attack us here? This is
dog, an angry dog.
a perverted. He's just a perverted...
Yep, a warped, intoxicated, most of the time.
So, but you did some deal with Courtney, right?
Yeah. She offered me 50 grand to whack Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, I was telling you this.
She what?
50 grand to whack Kurt Cobain.
And that's a fact, is it? But people might think you're not the most reliable witness.
Well, that's too bad. You may not be the reliable witness your own self.
And 3
Don't
weeks
think about
after
that?
this aired, he was found dead on the side of a railroad track. Coincidence, you might ask? Nope. Because dead men tell no tale. Well, now, I heard something else. I heard that Courtney Love. You didn't hear shit. Shut up.
What? You didn't even let me finish.
Okay, go
You were just
ahead.
on the attack
Go
against
ahead.
me. I heard her father, Courtney Love's father, even thinks that.
She called her a psychopath.
Yeah.
Said, you better goddamn believe she would kill her. She's a fucking psychopath. He said she always was a psychopath. She's a mean fucking bitch. Here's the reason why she did it, okay? He was going to divorce her, okay? She was set to get nothing. If he died, she became a billionaire. Look at how she looks. Isn't it funny that, and she's the one that got him fucked up on, okay, number one, 225 milligrams of heroin was found at his autopsy. Anybody that injects themselves with 1/10 of that is going to automatically become incapacitated. I've never done it, but I've seen plenty of people on video. I've seen people in real life. The minute they shoot up, they're like gone. They're like, huh. Anybody that does 225 milligrams is not going to have the capacity to reach over, pick up a shotgun, pick it up, put it, blah, blah. Besides, the way the shotgun was held, I mean, it was just, there's so much evidence. Even the officers, the first on the scene, the FOSs even said, there's no way this is a fucking suicide. There's no way. She had the gun melted. She had the house. She had the place where he was completely demolished. I mean, people, come on, wake the fuck up. I mean, she killed him. She had him killed. And did she have the capacity? In a New York minute, who would know you better than your own father? Could my father come on here and say, Debbie this and Debbie that, and be honest about it? Absolutely. About anything that I've ever, the way that I am. And here's what he had to say about his daughter.
She's a psychopath. She has a sociopathic personality like I do.
Shall I go further? This is her own father. She's a psychopath. What does a psychopath do? They have no regrets. They feel no pain for what they do to people. That's what they do. They have no conscience. Well, now, I heard that she did have a conscience.
Well, now, I didn't know that, what's-his-face, her father was also an admitted psychopath himself.
Okay.
Hank Harrison is Courtney Love's father. He told Dateline he thinks Love is somehow implicated in Cobain's death, and he's written his own book about it.
I don't know who killed him. I know who benefited from his death, my daughter being one.
It may not surprise you to learn that father and daughter have been estranged for years. While Harrison buys the theories, the authorities don't.
Yeah, you better cut that off. She had that Kutsky off, dude. She's a sick fuck that killed a beautiful child, a wonderful baby boy that was named Curtis Cobain. And there's so much evidence out there, it will blind you of how she did it. She was so fucking stupid that she hired a private investigator out of the Yellow Pages. And then she faked an arrest the night he was laying there dead for like 3 days before they even found him. It's some sick stuff. Some really sick stuff. And although you don't really want to believe videos on, this is all I have to give you people. Now what Stabby McHug says is, all she goes off is YouTube videos. That's the way I bring you evidence. I have books. I do my own research. I don't rely on this. But it's called podcasting, which is audio with your ears. That's why I bring you this, Stabby. So blow me first and then shut the fuck up second. Go listen to Bathtub Girls Archives. I love the new me.
Stabby McMaury.
What would they call him the other night in Goofy's show? No, whose show was it? Stabby McNigger. That was horrible.
That was so funny. Stabby McNigger.
And didn't you notice how her complete existence changed after the death? And then you can hear her lie her ass off right here. Listen to her. She does not make eye contact at once with the interviewer. Not once. Courtney Love's dad even went on Inside Edition and talked about this.
View is one of the most provocative and devastating I've ever done. For the first time, Courtney tells why her superstar husband, Kurt Cobain, committed suicide. She says it was her fault, and tonight she reveals why. With a featured role in a controversial new film, Courtney is now on the brink of superstardom.
Oh, I have to buy her next album, please. God, it hurts my ears to listen to it. I'm a whore and I sing.
Images.
Yeah, you sure cleaned up your image after he died, didn't you, bitch? You got your plastic surgery, you bought expensive clothes, a bunch of diamonds, and you sat there and danced on his fucking grave, you fucking bitch.
Prom Queen meets Night of the Living Dead, and the primary one, Grieving Widow.
I wish I was like you in the lane mills.
It was determined by investigators that she duped the suicide note. This was all done by investigators. It was proven. But what do? You know, you just let it go because what are you going to do? You know? I mean, it happened. It happens. This is a cold world we live in. But listen to her go humming and lie.
If Kurt Cobain wasn't the voice of his generation, he was at least its somberest poet laureate.
Everything is my fault.
He was a junkie with a lot on his mind. In Courtney Love, he found
He was a
soulmate
junkie because she turned him into a junkie. How can people do this and go to bed at night with a clean conscience? I don't understand. He was a junkie with a... Oh, God.
whom he could share sex, drugs, and Seattle-style rock and roll. When they married and had a child, most of Kurt's fans saw her as a manipulative groupie who got lucky.
Kurt Cobain was found dead this morning at his Seattle estate. The lead singer...
Cobain was 27 years old with a history of drug problems.
Cobain's body was found in an upstairs apartment.
Why is it that people think that people that do drugs automatically want to kill themselves? I frankly think that a lot of people do drugs in a celebratory manner. I mean, I don't think that drugs are an automatic death sentence for people. I mean, don't get me wrong. I gave up drugs a long time ago, as everybody knows. 6 years ago, I got off of everything for reasons that I just did. But still, I'm saying to you that just because he was a drug addict, I'm like, shut the fuck. I mean, what? You're a drug addict too. People that suck on coffee all day, you're just as much a fucking drug addict as anybody does. People that suck on coffee, suck on cigarettes, and suck on alcohol, you're a worse drug addict than anybody I know.
Excuse me.
No, you
Suck
are.
on coffee.
Yes, you do. Caffeine is more addicting than
coffee.
whatever. It's caffeine. And my brother, who was in medical school, told me one time, a long time ago, that if caffeine were invented today, it would be a Schedule III drug. It's more powerful than methamphetamine almost.
Oh, the way I know.
And what do you do?
God, shut up, you stupid, ugly bitch. Okay, here it is. I'm going to go.
Very shrill, whatever it was.
It's that idiot. Here she goes. Here's the part where she starts lying. I love this.
Of Survivor. What's the biggest misconception about you?
That I'm not educated and that I'm not clean and that I'm not...
Clean, being clean in person, or clean on drugs, off drugs?
Her eyes shift way up to the right when she answers questions, and she's got herself in. She's sipping tea. She has on a business suit, and she has on her makeup. What about the way you looked when Kurt was alive, you fucking dog shit piece of shit cunt?
You are on nothing?
No.
You were on nothing today?
No.
Did you hear her voice go, no? That's a sign of lying. No. I mean, you ought to see this interview. It is mind-boggling to watch. It is the epitome of what you look like when you lie. I'm not joking. It's what you look like when you lie. You could teach people, this is what you look out for when somebody's lying. Watch the voice, watch the eyes. And she's too stupid to have been trained on how not to do it.
My God. Well, I'm going to ask you all the questions that people...
Oh, my God. Courtney, you did heroin when you were pregnant with Francis Bean. You did heroin. You talked about it. What kind of a fucking mother does that, you stupid idiot? Die in a fire.
Think. No more heroin?
No,
Finished?
no.
Prozac?
No. Stop.
Prescription drugs?
Didn't work. The Prozac didn't work.
Are you a good mother?
Yes. I'm an excellent mother.
Ever do drugs in front of your child?
My God. What a question. No.
But Courtney...
Oh, my God. Look at this. Look at her lie. Yes, you did. You said in your own voice, which I've got audio proof, I can't wait to have this baby so I can get back high on heroin again. There's nothing worse than being a heroin addict and pregnant, you said. You said that, and it's on the internet. And one day, Francis Bean will see this, and hopefully, if there is a God, she will dump your ass.
You know these are the things that people say. Some people feel that you, in a way, have a death wish, and that you are going to end up...
Debbie hates all females that are younger than her and prettier than her. No, I hate females that kill people like Kurt Cobain. If you want to see the list of females that I love, Gunner, don't you go in there. That's trouble spank butts. Come here, tiny love. Come here, baby angel. What, do you want to go back outside? I want to go outside. You want to go back outside? I love this chocolate lab. Yeah, take the big boy. Be careful. Okay, back to this lie. This web of lies.
I think that's what the stage diving was about. I have a daughter, and it makes me just want to just flip them the bird. It makes me angry.
That people want to see you finished because it ends.
Yeah, there's
the
a part of me that
story.
has like amazing, huge guilt, and another part of me that's like, forget
Who
it.
smokes on an interview anyway? What the fuck? I'm sorry, I can't listen to her. I just can't. I hate her guts. And I will take that to my grave, and I will face my maker, and I say, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm sorry. If it looks like a skunk and it smells like a skunk, it's a skunk. And it was proven by the investigator. He was like, wait a minute, this shit's not adding up. She hires this investigator to investigate some stupid shit. She's stupid. And her own attorney turned on her and said, yeah, she did it. And the idiot, here's how stupid she was. I mean, I'm not saying that she should have covered it up, but she's ignorant. She's hillbilly. She's, you know what I'm saying? She's trailer trash. And no matter how much makeup you put on and no matter how many face surgeries you get, you're still a trailer trash piece of shit who sold your soul for money. You sold your soul to kill one of the most sweetest, most beloved little boys that I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I actually have the book of his life story. And he was precious. He was wild as a March hare, but he's precious. You don't judge somebody by what they do. You judge somebody by who they are, and he was precious. And yes, stop it, Gunner. And he wanted to live. He wanted to live. Well, he tried to commit suicide several times, Debbie. No, he didn't. He felt a kinship towards depressed people. And he sort of played into that. He became he just became successful overnight, and my heart just bleeds for the guy. I just do. I love it. I mean, I just loved him to death. And I don't know. I just feel certain kinships to people that I don't even know. And I just feel drawn to this kid. And I just feel like, well, to be honest with you, his entire life biography is like listening to them talk about my own son, Stephen. It's unbelievable. The things he says about the people in school. I picked Stephen up one time, and he was a freshman. No, he wasn't. He was a freshman. He decided he's going to start high school. He's going to do it. And then he got targeted by the principal. Yes, and then I owned him. Who owned the principal? Debbie owned him. Because he did target Stephen. Why did he target Stephen? Well, I'll tell you that some other time when I have time. And I have a splinter. Sissy calls him a shredder. I have a shredder. It hurts. Anyway, he, what was I saying? Oh, picked him up at school one time. I said, what's wrong, buddy? Man, these people. I said, what are you talking about? These people. He says, I just don't get him. He was sleeping in class. He was so far advanced that the teachers were like, this isn't going to work. This kid is just sitting here sleeping. He goes, you know what this teacher did today? I said, what? He goes, she brought these cupcakes to school and said if we ate one that we would all get a 100 on our. And I walked up there and I just said, I don't want one of your fucking cupcakes. And then he said, I said, well, Stephen, you're kind of on a different plane, you know? And he goes, well, I was walking down the hall and I saw these two girls just sitting there just fretting. And my locker was next to them. And I heard them going, I just don't know what I'm going to wear to homecoming. She goes, oh, I know. And he said to me, and I thought to myself, Mom, do you know how many fucking problems there are in the world and all you're worried about is your fucking homecoming dress? And I knew right then and there that Stephen was not meant to be in high school. He was just like on a different wave than everybody else was. And this is exactly what Kurt Cobain went through. He hated it. And he was just, some kids are just born different. That's all I can say. And this is my favorite song. Well, no, actually, this isn't my favorite song he did. This is the most popular one he did. That Courtney Love, hold on, turn it down just a little bit, Kurt. I think that Courtney Love found a cash cow, somebody that she could control. She brought a lot of dope into his life and fucked him up because whenever he tried to get away from her, he got clean. When he did the HBO special, when he did the MTV Unplugged special, when he finally got to do MTV Unplugged, he was clean. She was out of his life. If only temporarily, she was still temporarily. He was cleaned up. And I just broke my heart when I saw that.
Fuck you all. This is the last song of the evening.
What is it?
This was written by my favorite performer. Our favorite performer, isn't it? All of ours?
And at the very first, he says, would you all sit down in the front row so that I can see you? Because he was very nervous. And he didn't really want to do this, but really cool. Sorry. You know who he reminded me of? I'll show you who he reminded me of. He reminded me of this person right here.
I'm going to sing another new one now. Gee whiz, folks. Everybody having a good time or what? I know these new songs, you know, maybe that's kind of weird. What? That's what's happening. It's very confusing. I just started playing this, get my thumb caught in it all the time. I just started playing this thing. And you have to carry a different one for every key you play in. You just can't move your hands to another position. So I have to carry a lot of things around in my pockets now. My pockets always used to have holes in them, and I never, you know. Yeah.
It's these expressions I never give that keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. And I'm getting old.
You know where I'm at. You know what I do when I go over here. Let's just take a look. Someone else who's a super liberal who Debbie loves is Seth MacFarlane, the Family Guy creator. Kurt was liberal who supported Clinton. Debbie Daly's on the case. Move over, Barbara Walters. I'm like, what? I don't know the details of the Kurt case, but I do know Debbie is a conspiracy-minded and her standard of evidence is sketchy. Stabby. Cry? I'm crying? I don't cry, darling. You don't know me. You don't know me. Stabby is just... I think he wants people to know that think that he knows me real well or something like that, which he doesn't. He thinks he does, but he doesn't. He wants to think that he does, but he doesn't. Stabby, I'll tell you what. You do your research on the death of Kurt Cobain and get back to me in 1 week today, okay? Today's Thursday. Gunner, get back to me in 1 week and you tell me what you found out, okay? And I'm not a goddamn conspiracy theorist. I'm somebody that you are scared of. Huh? How about that?
Thank you. This is a new song I wrote about my ranch. I live on a ranch in California. I just bought it a while ago from these two lawyers.
Let me tell you something, Audrey, my darling love, you sweet, hot piece of tail out there. I saw that Facebook post, by the way, the other day about all those men. I was like, whoa. But I would rather walk on my ears, sorry, Fufu, than to lie to my audience, to my listeners, to my 5 people that listen to me, because this is going on. I would rather do anything. I don't bring anything to anybody unless I have done my research and done over again and over and over again. Kurt Cobain was killed at the hands of Courtney Love. She didn't do it herself. And if you don't believe that, you're an idiot. I guess Stabby lives in a world where nobody kills anybody, that everybody loves everybody and everything's happy. It's a Stabby world.
There was an old man living on it. I don't know if you have things like that here, like foreman on ranches. He's like an old caretaker. Takes care of all the cows, fences and everything. So I wrote this song for him.
Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. Love lost such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you. Take a look at my life, I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. I want to look in my eyes and you can tell that's true.
That is one gifted person that can sit there and hold an entire world captive just by playing his 5-string guitar and singing his songs that he writes. And you may remember that song, which was done by when he took it a little bit further. And I believe he did. Didn't he do that with Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young? No, I think he just re-recorded it and really put a lot with it. Yeah. This is the one you're used to.
Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life. 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. Love lost such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. I want to look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Lullabies, look in your eyes, run around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me, to mean that much to you. I've been first and last, look at how the time goes past, but I'm all alone at last, rolling home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life, I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the
I was playing a game and I was really into that song. I love music like that. It's the best. I have some Skype messages to check out. Absolutely. After the Gold Rush is one of the best albums that he ever put out, I think. He's amazing. Truly amazing artist. And he does remind me of Kurt Cobain. I'm not comparing the two. They're two different people. They're two different generations. They're two different everything. But I do believe that there is a similarity in the way they sing. I love this guy too.
East of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moaning out his one-note song. You can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do, and you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. See, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing star again. There I go, turn the page. Well, you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road, you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most times you can't hear them talk, other times you can. All the same old cliches. Is that a woman or a man? And you always seem outnumbered. You don't dare make a stand. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing star again. There I go, turn the page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away as the sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening as you lie awake in bed, with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the days remembering what you said.
God, that scared the shit out of me.
Here I am on the road again. There I am.
Hold on just a second. Jude,
up on the stage.
Don't stop. Don't be mean to my friends, Mr. White. Sydney is not in Australia. The Sydney he speaks about is in New York City, and it's a very beautiful song, something that you don't know about, which is the love and memories of love. Because you're too mean. You're a mean person. He knows I'm joking when I say this, but I troll him right back. He trolls me, I troll him back. He wrote a beautiful song. We will listen to it now. This is Mr. White singing When It Snows in Sydney, New York. You idiot.
It covers up all my fears. I can't see all of the footprints that I made when you were here. And when it snows, I remember tracks that came before. Under the snow, I can see the footprints she once made right to my door.
And as soon as we hear Stabby's rendition of his latest piece of work, we will judge him on his ability to, Now, Stabby, the other day you told me to play an EVP that I had, and I've been picking up a couple of EVPs here and there, but not to tell you what it says. I'm going to do that now, okay? I'm going to play an EVP. I won't even give you a hint at what it says. Here it goes, starting now. Do you want me to play it again? All right, here we go one more time. There's the first part. There's the second part. There's the third part. And there it is in its complete form. Now, one more thing I want to show you guys is before I go off the air here. You've seen and heard the Black Sheep Network over there, right? In those songs that they play. How would they like to get a hold of this little singer right here? I'm telling you, this girl is amazing.
Singing and giving me a chance to follow my dream for her and as well for me. All right, thank you so much.
I know they say can't go home again. I just had to come back one last time. Ma'am, I know you don't know me from Adam, but these handprints on the front steps are mine. Up those stairs in that little back bedroom is where I did my homework and I learned to play guitar. And I bet you didn't know that under that live oak my favorite dog is buried in the yard. I thought if I could touch this place or feel it, this brokenness inside me might start healing. Out here it's like I'm someone else. I thought that maybe I could find myself. If I can just come in, I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me. Mama cut out pictures of houses for years, from Better Homes and Garden magazines. Plans were drawn in concrete poured, nail by nail, board by board. Daddy gave life to Mama's dreams. I thought if I could touch this place or feel it, this brokenness inside me might start healing. Out here it's like I'm maybe I can find myself. If I can just come in, I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me. You leave home, you move on, and you do the best you can. I got lost in this old world and forgot who I am.
I barely got that. You never know what's going to happen next on the Debbie Daily Show because my iTunes is scheduled to play the next song. Yay! You know, last night on the show, Goose said something so brilliant, and I do not know where the hell I did with it. I was amazed when I heard the playback of some of it. I only listened to some of it. I listened to the last part of it when Goose and I were fighting. But he went into a diatribe that was just, I thought, I've never heard anything that brilliant before in a long time. Everybody stop. 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 Have you ever considered there's more than just love and hate? What did you just delete? Oh, Reds, thank you. Sorry. I thought it was Stabby. I'm sorry. I jumped the fucking gun. I'm sorry. No, you do no wrong. And yes, you are slowly... What? Bring that back. You're slowly but surely replacing Stabby McThug, Stabby McPuke, Stabby McBTG. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm here. I'm calm. I get nervous this time of night when I'm by myself. The house is all crickety and Gunner's all big-eyed and looking around. I'm like, what the fuck? It's scary. Y'all want to hear Goofy rage about me? Come on. You know you do. Shut up. Let's find it. Here we go.
On fucking Google or something. I don't know. You know, I can't keep up with all these names. I mean, it could be Tyree Sneed or Dougie Brimson or one of those people. Who knows? Who the fuck knows, Goofy? I sure don't. But anyway, yeah.
I know.
Apparently, the Inside Track says you and Guy Shea you're gonna have a 49ers appreciation show. Is that the Haps? Who's this has been?
That's right. Hold on. Hey, God. Live in a shack?
Well, all right. You live in a fucking apartment with your 10 kids and your wife, but
ain't one loser, it's another. What do you want, one angry Jew? What do you want?
I would like to pay. I will pay for somebody to anally rape you with a corn on the cob.
All right, now.
Sorry.
Stop, everybody. I want you to listen to Goofy go way below the belt, way out of line, and what I consider to be just a piece of shit response to the one angry Jew. I went fucking nuts in his chat room.
Not your son. You can't just pay strangers just to butt fuck your children and sit there and watch like a perverted bastard that you are. Okay? I'm not your son.
What about your children?
Okay? I'm not your little slanted-eyed piece of shit son that you fucking got in Bangkok, alright? I'm not your son. Have you changed his diaper today?
Would that be
Have you changed his diaper today?
A small one.
Have you changed his diaper today?
Could use those little corn things that come in a can.
Your son is 8 years old, and he's still in diapers. What kind of a man are you?
Okay, he's reading the chat room.
Fucking question.
He's reading the chat room right now, and he's getting hot as a motherfucker. Because what I was saying was, I said, let me start at the beginning. Let's see. I said, wow, Goofy always hits at the lowest of the lows.
What kind of a man are you?
I said, tell him you're the kind of man that doesn't involve children.
Have you had a shower today?
Oh, you know how to hit me low in the belt, don't you?
He just said, have you had a shower today? See, watch how stupid Goofy is.
And whoever said that the 20% was right. What is the show?
And you know what? And you know what? You would have to hit me low.
I said, Goofy, the Jew is barely 50, has an 800 credit score and money in 4 banks. And he also bills out at $175 an hour.
On the bell right there saying that I don't take showers just because California's in a drought. You know how to hurt people, don't you?
Did you take a shower before?
See, I know Goofy. I've known Goofy for 6 years. Goofy's reading the chat room. He's reading what I'm saying, and his tension is building.
Have you bathed your kid ever since you brought him to America?
I said, well, in fact, no, he starts joking about, I said, he was just trolling you, Goofy. Calm down.
What does your kid tell you when he eats spaghetti and fucking ketchup and you tell him that's fucking noodles? Does he get mad?
I said his kid's working on his brown belt in Taekwondo. He sits at the top of his class and started reading on a 3rd grade level when he was 6. Can you spell 3rd grade level, Goofy? See, I tell you people all the time and you don't believe me. If you bully me, that's one thing. But if you bully somebody I care about, you're going to get it, and you're going to get it hard. And I was coming at him hard in his chat room, and he's fixing to rage about me. Watch.
Does he get mad? And what kind of a man are you to fucking sit there in a little office fixing computers for dumb people who don't know how to fucking work them?
I said he's certified in Cisco and bills out $175 an hour. Walk it out, Goofy. I said, go ahead and ban me. Ban me. I said, the man has banks throwing visas at him.
And you call yourself a man? You should be retired right now with the intelligence that you so-called produce.
With the intelligence that you so-called produce. Wait a minute. With the intelligence that you so-called produce. Goofy needs to simmer down. Now, Mech is all I like Mech. Mech's talking to me in the chat room, which is why he's quiet.
Are you going to sit there and be a sniveling little crybaby bitch?
He's fixing to blow. He's reading it. Tension's mounting. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Are you done?
He goes, you don't go to Vegas. I said, let's talk about Karen's experience in Vegas, huh?
Step up the game.
You could go.
Step up the game.
Step up my game?
The show's not working.
Step up my game from a man that lets his kid who's 8 years old still wear diapers?
He's 7, and what the fuck is he talking about with diapers? What the fuck does that even mean?
Step up my game? How's your mom? You still live with that old bitch, right?
Nope, I said he owns his own home. Put his parents up in a home, too. A new home. This gets good.
How's your mom doing? Shall we call her up and get her on the show? See, this is what I don't understand. These fucking losers.
Goofy,
supposedly
I'm fucking impressed. He's got money in 4 banks and an 800 credit score. Wow, for a Jew, that's pretty fucking terrible, actually. I mean,
you know
800
what?
credit score. Get your game up, faggot. Get up to 900.
Let's be precise, because you could have $4 in each fucking bank.
Yeah, I know.
How much money does this supposedly
I could do that tomorrow. You know, hold on, let me go get $100 and put it in 4 banks.
He could have an 800 credit score all he wants. His kid is still 8 years old, walking around in diapers.
Where does he get walking around in diapers? What does that even mean? See how haters are? They just make up shit about you. It's crazy. What do you mean walking around in diapers? This kid's precious.
Yeah, there's no way he's billing out $175 a month with the shitty website that I've seen of his.
And I said, he goddamn sure is. I mean, you can call... I just think it's funny when people call liar when you give them facts about people. Liar.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's
if
why
he is,
he
he's
couldn't
scamming
react.
the fuck out of people.
Because the truth is the truth. That's why he couldn't come back with something. Because he knows. In real life, not this phony bullshit internet radio crap. In real life, that's real. He could say whatever the fuck he wants on the internet, on this fucking radio show. He could say whatever the fuck he wants. But when you hang up...
Now, here's where Goofy talks to himself. If you studied psychology like I did and have a degree in it, you'll know what I'm talking about.
And you go to the real life, it's still real. Your child's sitting there, 8 years old, playing little video games, shitting and pissing in a diaper still. God. I weep for the fucking future. Seriously. And Debbie, get the fuck out of here.
Here we go.
What, you can't do a show? So you come over here and try to ruin mine? This is why I laugh at these fucking idiots. They can't produce a show. They sit here and talk shit about my show. But all the time, these idiots are in my show. So what does that tell you? That they're dumber than shit, contradicting themselves every time they talk shit about me. Debbie, you know nobody likes you. You know nobody fucking gives a fuck about you. So what are you doing here? Huh? What
It's called rattling your cage, Goofy.
are you doing here? What, you want me to talk about you? You want me to gloat and tell everybody that this is a fucking woman in her 50s playing around on some internet website like she's some fucking little kid? Cheating on her husband right in front of him?
Cheating on her husband right in front of him. I love that. Yeah, Gunnar, you and I are cheating on Vic. We're cheaters. Now, he says, oh, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do this because nowadays I have given myself full reign to attack haters. I used to ignore them. Just ignore them, Debbie. Just rise above it. No, 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 not anymore. The other night on his show, he says, right when he comes on the air, he says, oh, I've been over there listening to idiots talk about walnuts. So who's zooming who, Goofy Bone? Who's listening to who? I come over here to rattle your cage. That's what I come over here for, to rattle your cage and watch you rage.
Recorded live.
Yes, we are back. Welcome one, welcome all. Thank you for those of you who are joining us from listening to two idiots talk about walnuts.
Well, well, well. Who's zooming who, Mr. Bone? Now, I'll never figure out where Goofy's hate of me comes from. I do believe it's because I hung up on him one time, and that was the truth. I used to have the drop. By the way, I found the old drops of Mr. Midnight Movie. I didn't play those for him. I need to play those for him. I think they're right here.
Virtually everyone on the earth, regardless of religion or...
No, that's another piece of audio I'm working on for you guys. It was before that. Yeah, I have that audio. I think it's right about Cha. I think. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Where did you go, Floovies? I think this is it. Could be wrong. Now, did you see that? That just caught me completely off guard listening to his song. See what I mean? Because this is recording everything that I'm doing on my computer. Thank you, Mr. White, for those wonderful croonings that you give us here on the Debbie Daily Show. And that's not it. Da, 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 da. I had Mr. Midnight Floovies on here. Damn it, what'd I do with you?
Mit dem Angriff Steiners.
Oh, I made a Hitler video today about the Jew.
That's what I would do if I had the ability to time travel.
That's when I was listening to the news guy, because I had record on, and I didn't know I had record going. A traditional wake, Colosso's bodies to get.
I want this free shit.
Listen to
It
some of
looks
Joe.
like Canada could sue. He's gonna be like kicking the fucking nuts.
I had two things going at once there. I found Mr. Midnight Movies. Damn, I found his things. I don't know what I do with them now. See, what happened is, one time on my show, Mr. Midnight Movie came on, and I said, what would you say if you were to get a sponsor like Gold Bond? I just asked him, what would you say? And he just sort of spilled it. And I turned it into a spot for Gold Bond. It was really cute. If I can find it, I don't know where it's at. Come to think of it, I don't know what I did with it. And my Audacity won't stop spinning. You know how Audacity does that when it gets all confused and freaked out at itself? It doesn't know what to do. It's like, I'm in a panic. I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out. Well, I know where it's at. I can find it somewhere another way. So we heard Goofy rage. We heard Goofy lie. We heard Goofy accuse me of listening to his shows when he listens to mine too. Hey, I do. I love it. I love pissing Goofy off. It's just like, it gives me a rush. Because he just gets so mad. Okay, now where did I see that at? It was on here somewhere. Let me find it real quick. It's worth letting you guys hear. Because there's some people that don't listen to that haven't been around very long, and so you don't know some of the history of the show here, and it's really funny to hear. Let's see if I can find that right here. And of course, now Stabby knows everything. He knows me better than Vic, better than my own children, better than my father. Stabby sort of took off where John Brand left off. And I'll give you a little hint, Stabby. John Brand did not hate me. It was a little game he played. Trust me when I say that. Where did I do that? What did I do with that thing? It was... I'm going to find it. Hold on just one second. Hold on just a second. I'm looking. You know how Spreaker is when you look at one of your shows? You have to go through every freaking show you've ever done, which is stupid. Hold on just a second. Poor Angela. She did 4 shows about her birthday, and not one person came and told her happy birthday. Well, you know, you just can't be that mean to people. I'm sorry, you just can't. And in my own personal opinion, I think people just got sick and tired of listening to her dog me all the time. That's all she ever did. And I've just recently started talking about her because I'm sick and tired of staying quiet about all these stupid people. Tired of it. It didn't work. Ignoring them didn't work. And I'm tired of people coming to me going, well, wait a minute. You know who really broke the mold? Was 2.0. When 2.0 came to me and said, what's this stuff that Angela True says? I thought, that's it. I'm done. I'm calling this stupid bitch out. I was sick and tired of her lies, sick and tired of this, and I just thought I'm just going to start addressing it. So I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I'm going to do it. I mean, I pretty much do what I want to anyway. Let me see. I'm almost there. I'm down to... let's see. Steve Rush talking to Heather. It was on one of these older shows that I found. I'm there now. Hold on. Let me see what I did with it. It was... Oh, I know which one it was. I know exactly what the name of it was. Hold on. I'm just looking for the name. It is right here. Somewhere. Where is it? Da 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 da. And when it snows, I remember all the something in the years. And when it snows, shut up! I don't remember the words. I remember. That is the sweetest song. It's a beautiful song. I love that song. So much thought put into that and so much reality put into that. I love that. Where are my freaking shows? My God, Debbie, you're wearing me out here. All right, let's find it this way. It's called A moose bit my brother. I have no idea why I named it that. It's called A Moose Bit My Brother. It can't be where I found it. It had to be on this website because I saw it said Mr. Midnight Movies. Where did I find it? Can you believe this? I'm so stupid. It was called A Moose Bit My Brother. Gunner is having digestive problems right now. I mean, he's not pooping or anything, but he's got gas. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but it's really disgusting. He's not expelling gas, but his tummy's growling. His tummy's making all kinds of rumbly-tumbly noises. You know what I mean? Poor Gun. You have rumbly-tumblies, Angel? He didn't do anything outside. He just looked around and went TT a couple of times. Where is A Moose Bit My Freaking Brother? Debbie, are you kidding me? There it is, A Moose Bit My Brother. Okay. Can you hear Gunner's tummy? And here is Gold Bond. Now remember, this was not made. This was just something that I just did on the whim. I did this. I collected it and I put it together. Here we go.
Mr. Midnight Movie, and when I'm angry and sweating like a hog, nothing takes away the chafing better than Gold Bond. I squirt it all over my face and my body, and that keeps away the chafing monsters. When I do my radio show and somebody aggravates me and makes me angry, and I'm yelling and screaming and sweating like a pig, I use Gold Bond.
Side effects include, but are not limited to, joint pain,
The first time we met is a favorite memory of mine.
Boy, that's hard to turn off. That was one of my father's favorite songs. It reminded him of my mom. And then here is Mr. Midnight Movies PSA about Stoic Calm. Now, let me set this up. One night I had he and Mr. Solution on my show. This was on Spreaker. And they had got into a big fight. And Mr. Midnight Movie, for once, remained very calm. The show ended, and I picked up another show because they wanted me to restart my show. So I restarted it, and this is what he said when he calls in.
Yes, I just want to say that Stoic Calm wins, and I'm treating myself to some sugar-free cookies after the show. And yes, I don't want to say that I'm proud of myself, but yes, I believe that this is a lesson for everyone that deals with bullies. Remain calm, and don't let it get to you. Let it roll off your back. You can win with Stoic Calm.
Please.
It's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it easy. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. I was once like you are now, and I know that it's not easy.
You know, one time when I was doing counseling at the schools, I was counseling for 3 different schools, and I was counseling a bunch of kids, and I was counseling this one guy that went by the name of, well, okay, I'll give you his name. His name was, his first name was Michael. Michael was troubled. His brother had committed a murder. He was involved in it. He was there when the murder went down. He was pretty messed up. And I tried to help him quite a bit, and I think I did help him quite a bit. But the problem with Michael is the more time he spent with me in counseling, the more he began to get attached, and he sort of kind of fell in love with me. It was really weird, to be honest with you. Really bizarre. And right about the time that I was counseling him, a song came out And every time I heard this song, it very eerily reminded me of something that I wanted to say to Michael. And Victor knows about this. Everybody knows about this. I hide nothing in my personal life from people. I've never cheated on Vic. I've never wanted to cheat on Vic. I've never felt like cheating on Vic. But the song that came out really reminded me of how I felt about Michael, because Michael was, I mean, around the school, he was known as he was a player. He was a big player. And all the girls wanted to date Michael. But the only reason I'm playing is because I saw this on here. And even the news guy comments, what a nice set, amazing set of music that you put up here. And I was playing music. It was 2 years ago, so it was a long time ago when I was doing this on Spreaker. It was when I first started on Spreaker. And anyway, this song reminds me so much of what happened between him. I hate to say him and I, because there's really nothing that happened. But one night I was counseling him, and he said, I need a ride home. And I said, okay, fine. So I drove him home to an apartment where he lived with his mom. And right when he started to get out of the car, he started. I said, well, be careful. I said, I'll see you next time. And he steps out of the car, and he gets back in the car, and he looks at me, he goes, I just really love you. And I said, Michael, don't, no. I said, don't. I said, am I giving out any kind of wrong vibes here? Because that is not what I do. And he goes, no, that's not it at all. He goes, I just think that you are the most wonderful. He just bleeds his heart to me. And then a few days later, for some reason, I hear this song, right? And it totally, I said to my girlfriend, we were over at the bar, and I was like, wow, this sounds like Michael.
Like anyone would be, I am flattered by your fascination with me. Like any hot-blooded woman, I have simply wanted an object to crave. But you're not alone. You're uninvited, an unfortunate slight. Sweet, strangely exciting to watch the stars.
Uninvited, you unfortunate slight. I'm waiting to see what I say after this song. I bet I talk about it. From the film Sweet November, that is Amanda Ghost with Uninvited. No, it's not. News guy said that's Alanis Morissette. And it's from the movie Angels or something. The song reminds me of... I wasn't quite there yet, I bet, to tell the story, I'm going to guess. Just somebody that is really not perhaps in your league, maybe, or... I don't know. Weird. I sound sweeter, don't I? I do. I sound a lot sweeter then. We have something that just came over the AP wire. Something I'm assuming is going to make us laugh.
People are fucking dumb. You can say what you want about this country, and I love this place. I love the freedoms we used to have.
Thank you, one of the gods of my life.
I love it. I love that. You know? I love it when it didn't take a fucking catastrophe to get us to care for one another. I love the fact that we're on camera all the time from all angles. But you know what? You can say what you want about America. And I say I love this place. I wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't live it any other time in history in any other place. But say what you want about America, land of the free, home of the brave. We got some dumb-ass motherfuckers floating around this country. Dumb-ass motherfuckers, you know? Yeah. Now, obviously, that doesn't include this audience. I understand that. You seem intelligent and perceptive, but the rest of them, holy jumping fucking shitballs. Dumber than a second coat of paint.
I've never heard this before. Yeah, I'm going to play the rest of that, but think about Courtney Love. Think about who she is. She's nothing but a painted-up pig. And I can imagine her going, well, wait a minute now. Let me think. This motherfucker's fixing to drop me. I'm not going to get shit. Because he'd written her out of the whole thing. But if he dies... Yeah, but he's not going to die. What can I do? What can I do? How to do this? I'll make it look like a suicide. Think about that. I mean, how stupid. I'd look at her and go, are you fucking nuts? Everybody knows she did it. She knows everybody knows she did it. If I walked up to her and looked at her straight in the eyes, you know you had him killed. You know you did, you stupid bitch. God, I can't stand the thought of her.
This ain't just ranting and raving. This ain't just blowing off steam. I got a little evidence to support my claim. It just seems to me.
Wait a second.
To me.
What did I put on to cook? Oh, shit, I forgot.
That only a really low IQ population could have taken this beautiful continent, this magnificent American landscape that we inherited. Well, actually, we stole it from the Mexicans and the Indians, but hey, it was nice when we stole it. It looked pretty good. It was pristine. Paradise. Have you seen it lately? Have you taken a good look at it lately? It's fucking embarrassing. Only a nation of unenlightened half-wits could have taken this beautiful place and turned it into what it is today, a shopping mall. A big fucking shopping mall. You know that? That's all you got. That's all you've got here, folks. Mile after mile of mall after mall. Many, many malls. Major malls and mini malls. They put the mini malls in between the major malls. And in between the mini malls, they put the mini marts. And in between the mini marts, you got the car lots, gas stations, muffler shops, laundromats, cheap hotels, fast food joints, strip clubs, and dirty bookstores. America the Beautiful. One big transcontinental commercial cesspool. And how do the people feel about all this? How do the people feel about living in a coast-to-coast shopping mall? Well, they think it's just fucking dandy. They think it is cool as can be because Americans love the mall. They love the mall. That's where they get to satisfy their two most prominent addictions at the same time: shopping and eating. Millions of semi-conscious Americans day after day shuffling through the malls, shopping and eating, especially eating. Americans love to eat. They are fatally attracted to the slow death of fast food. hot dogs, corn dogs, triple bacon cheeseburgers, deep fried butter dipped in pork fat and cheese whiz, mayonnaise soaked barbecued mozzarella patty melts. Americans will eat anything, anything, anything. If you were selling sauteed raccoons' assholes on a stick, Americans would buy them.
Maybe you
and
should
eat
go to the
them.
State Fair of Texas where they have fried Oreos.
Especially if you dipped them in butter and put a little salsa on them. This country is big time, pig time. Forget the bald eagle. You know what the national emblem of this country ought to be? A big bowl of macaroni and cheese. A big bowl, because everything in this country is king size. King size, extra large, and super jumbo. Especially the fucking people. Have you seen some of the people in this country? Have you taken a good look at some of these big fat motherfuckers walking around? Big fat motherfuckers. Oh my God. Huge piles of redundant protoplasm lumbering through the malls like a fleet of interstate buses. The people in this country are immense, massive bellies, monstrous thighs, and big fat fucking asses.
You know what makes me puke is when I go and I see those great big fat ladies riding around in those little scooters and everything, and I'm like, just get off your stupid fat ass and walk. Well, I can't because I have bad knees. You have bad knees because you're carrying around 4 people on your shoulders.
And if you stand there for a minute and you look at one of them, you begin to wonder, how does this woman take a shit? How does she shit? And even more frightening, how does she wipe her ass? Can she even locate her asshole? She must require assistance. Are paramedics trained in this field? And standing right next to her, of course, with a plate full of nachos and a mouthful of pie is her clueless fucking husband, Joe Sixpack. With his monstrous swollen beer belly hanging dangerously out over his belt buckle. This guy ain't seen his dick since the Nixon administration. And if you stand there and you look at the two of them, you begin to wonder to yourself, do these people fuck? Is this man actually capable of fucking this woman? It doesn't seem structurally possible that these two people could achieve penetration. Maybe they're in that Cirque du Soleil or something. Telling you, the people in this country, every one of them is 50 pounds overweight. They are gargantuan.
He's right about that, but before I go off the air, I want to tell y'all something about something that I found out. Did you know that in Colombia, there's a border town in Colombia, I shit you not, where people fuck donkeys? You're going, Debbie, shut up. I kid you not. And everybody does it. All the young boys do it. It's something that, and some of these men have donkey girlfriends. You're going, what? I kid you not. I kid you not.
Hey, I'm Ryan Duffy, and we're here in New York City. We actually just got back to the States. We spent some time down in Colombia, where we found out that some of the locals, they fuck donkeys.
And this isn't a random thing. This is everywhere. This is everybody. It's what they do. It's their thing. We're going to go forward.
Yo 14, 17. Primera vez.
I'll have to translate. My first time was over near the mine over there. Tell them how old you were. I was 11. My first time was normal.
Me gustó.
I liked it.
Le gustó y ha seguido.
He liked it and he hasn't stopped since.
Oh, ya eso comen burra.
All of these little kids are already fucking donkeys. They stick it in every day. Everyone who fucks a donkey, raise your hand.
No, la mujer mejor.
A woman is better because a woman can suck your dick and a donkey can't. Now, I am Debbie here to tell you that this world has gone batshit crazy, and I'm going to prove it. And I'm also going to shut down all of these fucking wild mouth haters of mine. Like, oh, Debbie's this and Debbie's that.
No, mientras que no tengan mujer, sí pueden buscar
As long
su
as they
burrita,
don't have
pero
a woman, I don't care. They can have all the donkey they want.
mientras que ya la tengan, no pueden buscar
But
mujer.
they should not have a woman.
Quizás también, porque todos los peladitos
All the boys at that age are looking around for donkeys.
así ya buscan burras por ahí. Eso es normal.
It's normal, she says. Esta numa.
What's with the whole initiation thing anyway? Like, you're not going to find that in the States, right? You get initiated together. 13-year-old boys and girls in rec rooms groping each other, and it's awkward and terrible, but, they're of the same species.
Yeah.
So what's keeping that from happening here?
They come to a certain age, they're 12, 13, 14, and if they hadn't had a sexual experience, they hadn't had sex, then they're not a man. I mean, they just can't go around saying that they're a virgin.
So in junior high, a lot of credibility is based on, how many people you've made out with, and all that stuff. So we're trying to sort out here which one of these two little guys, both of them are 14, have fucked more donkeys.
Yo como varias mujeres.
Varias burras.
Burra. ¿La ves?
He said, I have lots of girlfriends, but they're all donkeys. You think I'm making this up, don't you? I'll drop the link to you guys. It's beyond my comprehension. Whew. I know, just hang on and we'll get through it. Somehow or another we'll get through this. Give me a fucking break. Shut up, Stabby.
No la quiero soltar todavía. ¿No? Yo soy la Yuki y después que está allá. Y después y el reloj se le para así. Después, y le hablo a la Yuki y hago así.
I'm gonna throw up.
That stuff. So we're trying to sort out here which one of these two little guys, both of them are 14, have fucked more donkeys.
Didn't I describe how they do it? And I'm not going to go into that. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Are you kidding me? These are humans. These are people that are breathing oxygen. They have mothers and fathers. They live in a doghouse. But, I'm going, what? I've always said if I had control of one of these countries, you know what I would do? I would send contraceptives. Everybody's starving. Nobody can eat. But let's go ahead and have 5 fucking kids. That's a good idea. I would say, get that piece of shit away from me. Are you kidding me? I don't want to have a fucking kid. I can't even feed me. But then again, I have what's called a brain. I have what's called thought processes. I use logic. Are you kidding me? These people just... I'm sorry. Besides, I'm feeling cocky. I just won a tournament.
Yo como varias mujeres.
Varias burras.
Burra. ¿La ves?
¿Y la novia?
No la quiero soltar todavía. ¿No? Yo soy la Yuki y después que
I
está allá.
stroke the donkey until she's ready, and then the tail goes up.
Le hablo a la Yuki y hago así.
Aren't you afraid of getting kicked? No, I give it to her soft. This kid's 11. 11.
Yo la hice suave.
Do you ever watch some of these videos and you see maybe some of the all the clothes that you've given to Goodwill before in the past? Maybe somebody's wearing, hey, that's my shirt. You know what I mean?
Yo la hago así. Y después la agarro, que tú sabes que tiene el coñoncito así. La hago así, la aprieto duro. Sí, calientecita. Como ser caliente.
He said it's very warm inside.
We heard a lot of different reasoning from the folks we spoke to down there. And it ran the gamut between really practical reasons to stuff that we found a little more far-fetched, like, it enlarges the size of the penis.
I have heard that there are other civilizations who believe that having sex with an animal specifically donkey. I mean, that's what I came across.
I knew you were going to say that, Victor. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I don't know why I was sitting here thinking, I just know that Victor's going to say that. One time, Victor and I got in the car to go skiing. Okay? And we had tons of kids like we always did because Heather brought 2 and Stephen brought 3. No, actually, it was Heather brought 1, Stephen brought 2, and Chris brought 1. He brought Tyler. Tyler and Chris had gone over across the street to fill up the Land Cruiser with gas. It was Christmas Day night. It's a true story. And they were all ready to go. And Victor says, take the car over there and fill it up. It was closed. They had on their ski masks. Well, guess what happens? 2 guys at a gas station with ski masks on. The cops come. Vic? Yeah? We ran into a little problem over here. What's that? Well, Victor jumps over the fence and runs across the street and gets it all worked out. But the next morning, we're getting ready. And I always leave in the middle of the night. I load the kids in the middle of the car, in the car, get them all laid down. We go because there's no traffic. Well, the next morning when the sun comes up, Chris wakes up and he goes, hey, can I play one of my CDs? I said, sure. Let me see if I can find this song. So we're in the car and he goes, oh, I love this. Here it is. I love this song. And plug it in and Vic and I literally lose our shit laughing. And Victor just typed to me, give us a new meaning to that song, huh, Debbie?
Give me that donkey butt and them big old legs. I ain't too hard to beg. Ain't no shame in this game. I'm gonna break it down and beg like Jane. Please, please, please. Let me ride that donkey, donkey. 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 Please, please, please. Been on over, get back wild. Let me do that donkey Georgia style. Grip your hips and bounce around. Now do the brown. Rock it, pop it, don't stop it. I wanna knock it, yeah. Open up and let me come inside. Take me on a donkey ride. I wanna make that body jerk. No time to play, just doing work. Cause I'm a businessman taking care of business. Can I get...
Now you can imagine Victor and I's face, our faces. I was in the passenger seat, he was in the front seat, and the guys are back there, and I said, are you kidding me? I said, stop. I go, Chris, what? And Chris is just giggling. He was a giggler. Giggle, giggle, giggle. And I said, oh my God. And Heather was like, play it, Mom. And they were like, let me ride that donkey, donkey. Let me ride that donkey, donkey. Let me ride. It was just so, it was a moment I'll never forget.
So come on over, little devil. Let me take it to that other level. Come and get sick like Bushwick, cause I need a donkey quick. So let me ride that donkey all the way down. I got you making them freaky side, cause jump the freak that I'm up and ride. Don't need a long relationship. Just hit it, quit it, and dip. So give me that donkey butt and them big old legs. I ain't too hard to beg. Ain't no shame in this game. I'm gonna break it down and bag like Jane. Please, please, please.
Let me ride that donkey, donkey. 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 Please, please, please.
I mean, want you on the floor. The way you move, maybe want you more. I like the way you strut. Shaking that big old donkey butt. I do anything for with what? Cause I'm about to heal and steal a field. That big old butt make a preacher wanna kill. For real, Joe. Cause you...
Well, and another thing that drove me crazy is the children were allowed to bring, they were younger then, they were allowed to bring DVDs. And the only DVD that they wanted to play over and over and over and over and over and over was this son of a bitch called the Rugrats. And I finally pulled up and I said, if I hear that thing, I'm going to kill somebody. Oh, but that's not the worst part. The Rugrats scream at each other. That's all they do is scream. The Rugrats just scream at each other.
my little people, and this is their house. Ooh, they're so tiny. Hey, where's the potty? Don't you lick little Lyle.
And I was going to pull out my hair by the time I was in Alexandria, Louisiana. You know, I always took over the driving at night because I'm a night owl. And I was just like, guys, I pulled over to get some gas. I said, no more Rugrats. Mommy loves you, but we can't do this anymore. I'm going to hurt somebody if I hear another freaking Rugrat. Another freaking Rugrat. And then I'll never forget, one year we went, Eminem had just come out with his new big single, you know, of everything that he did great. And it was, they all knew every single word that he did. Every single freaking word. And every one of them would sing along. And I was like, guys, if you don't stop, Mommy's going to pull the car over and set the car on fire with you all locked inside of it, okay? That's what I'm going to do. I can't deal with this anymore. I can't stand it anymore. I'm going to kill somebody. And by the time I got to Destin, Florida, I had adopted this song as my song for life. This is my song about me that I always say, this is my fucking song, and Victor knows what I'm going to play. And I'm hungry, Victor. Can you stop and get something to eat? There's like nothing here but food you have to cook. Please, 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 please.
It would be better if you gave me nothing at all. This album is less than nothing. I can't sell this record. You're rapping about homosexuals and Vicodin. I can't sell this shit. Either change the record or it's not coming out.
This song is for anyone. Shut up and listen. Hey yo, I sit back with this pack. And this it gets.
Are you kidding me? You're gonna censor that's what? I don't think so. We are not even gonna play that. No. We're gonna do the one that's not freaking censored by the idiots. Are you kidding me? No, I actually did. I wasn't familiar with it, and the more they would play it, I would think that is so freaking me. That's me. That is me. It's me. It's my song. The reason he wrote this is he was actually in the Great Britain, and he was cutting the album. He was cutting the CD, cutting the album. Dre calls him about 2:00 in the morning. He says, "Man, we got to have another cut." And he goes, "What?" He goes, "We got to have another song." And he goes, "Just write some lyrics. I can do the beat. Just whatever you got to do." Well, he goes out the door and he sees a USA Today. And he looks down in the USA Today, says, Eminem, the rapper, is in Great Britain. You know, get the kids off the street. He's a horrible person. And he writes this.
Dre, just let it run. Hey, yo, turn the beat up a little bit. Hey, yo. This song is for anyone. Fuck it. Shut up and listen. Hey, yo. I sit back with this pack of zigzags and this bag of this weed. It gives me the shit needed to be the most meanest MC on this earth. And since birth I've been cursed with this curse to just curse and just blurt this berserk and bizarre shit that works and it sells and it helps and it sells to relieve all this tension dispensing these sentences, getting the stress that's been eating me recently off of this chest, and I rest again peacefully. But at least have the decency in you to leave me alone when you freaks see me out in the streets when I'm eating or feeding my daughter to not come and speak to me. I don't know you and no, I don't owe you a motherfucking thing. I'm not Mr. Instinct, I'm not what your friends think. I'm not Mr. Friendly, I can be a prick. If you tip me, my tank is on empty. No patience is in me, and if you offend me, I'm lifting you 10 feet in the air. I don't care who was there and who saw me, just jaw you, go call you a lawyer, file you a lawsuit. I'll smile in the courtroom and buy you a wardrobe. I'm tired of all you. I don't mean to be mean, but that's all I can be. It's just me, and I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. Radio won't even play my jam, cause I am whatever you say I am.
Oh,
if I wasn't, then why would I say
Whatever, just say what you gotta say. I could give 5 fucking shits. I need you to take a seat over there with the people that are still waiting for me to give a fuck what you think about me. Fuck off and die in a fire. I'm serious. Life support systems. We have something else just came over the wire. Over the AP wire from Lester Bartholomew Jones, the badass of internet radio. This is Lester Bartholomew Jones. I have no idea what this is. He said it was done over the phone and the quality sucks, but here we go.
I'm reading my email right now and I cannot believe what I'm reading. Someone is writing me and telling me that I don't speak very respectful of women. Well, that is so wrong, my friend. I realize how important women are. I respect what they do, and I respect their contributions to society.
Don't get fooled. Don't get fooled.
They have one of the most important roles in society today.
Mm-hmm.
Their life support systems for vaginas. I respect that.
I knew it. He always sails me down the river. It always starts out so sweet, and then it just goes to fucking shit. It's just like Lucy and Charlie Brown and the football. I'm just like, I'm Charlie Brown, and he's Lucy. He's like, here, Debbie, let me hold the football for you. And I'm, okay, Charlie. Every time I fall victim to his horrendous, horrible audios that he plays. He's terrible. Wait, we got to hear that again. Wait a minute. I was too busy watching out for the break. I knew it was going to happen, and it did, I'm sure. Let's play this in iTunes.
I'm reading my email right now, and I cannot believe what I'm reading. Someone is writing me and telling me that I don't speak very respectful of women. Well, that is so wrong, my friend. I realize how important women are. I respect what they do, and I respect their contributions to society. They have one of the most important roles in society today. Their life support systems for vaginas.
We have something else over the AP wire from Lester. This is called Pipe. I'm sure it's going to be okay because now he sees I'm upset. He's going to come back with something nice.
Hello?
Hi, is Mr. Maben?
This is Mr. Mabe.
Hi, Mr. Mabe. My name is Karen, and I'm calling on behalf of the Sheriff's Department. How are you doing today?
Pretty good. Tell you, I'm trying to put this daggone pipe bomb together, and one wrong move, but go ahead. How can I help you?
The purpose of the call is that we're seeking donations for a new program.
Damn thing won't go in there. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The new program is designed to educate people in our county.
Oh, God. I gotta go.
Oh, I love Tom Mabe. I think he's one of the best phony phone callers I've ever heard in my life. Before we get off the air here, there was one more thing I wanted to show you. I have a file that's called Debbie Gets Schooled by Goose. Now, it kind of backfired on me because when the news guy played this, the consensus of the audience that heard it was that I actually teach Goose or something. I don't agree. I titled this Debbie Gets Schooled by Goose. And a lot of the people in the chat room were saying Goose is being a prick, Goose this, Goose that. I don't agree. And this is not what I was talking about a moment ago when I said that Goose said something absolutely brilliant. I'm going to clip that out so you won't have to listen to me find it. But it was unbelievable what Goose said. And I mean it. I'm not joking either. And I'm not kissing his ass as far as I'm concerned. He can kiss my ass. But I'm saying what he said on my show was one of the most intelligent things I've heard somebody say in a long time. I don't know where it is. I will find it. I will cut the clip and I will play it for you guys tomorrow night. And so we'll go out with this, which is called Debbie Gets Schooled by Goose. What did the Air Force do in Afghanistan?
What did the Air Force do in Afghanistan?
Oh, never mind. Y'all had all those planes. I'm sorry. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. It's fine.
Really?
Duh.
Really? So the Air Force never put boots on the ground. The Air Force never went outside the wire. Yeah, they never had people blown up. That's right. Okay.
Sorry, Goose.
No, I'm just saying that's your perception. I mean, it's like a really typical perception of how things work.
My dad called y'all flyboys. I
don't care what the fuck you call this.
What the fuck you call this? My uncle was Air Force. He swore the Air Force was the way to go.
He didn't get his fucking face, burned off, did he?
Aw.
No, I'm just saying, like, people have this weird perception of how things work over there, and they think, oh, well, those are just people that fly around in planes. Like, you have no idea, like, how many times I'm asked, oh, were you a pilot? I go, no. Oh, okay. I mean, you understand why that's kind of irritating?
Well, when you think of Air Force, you think of an air,
No, but you understand, like, there's more that goes on than just people in planes, right? And there's people on the ground. Like,
explain.
People holding guns and getting shot at, right? Like, there's more than just
okay,
people flying around
then tell us what you do. Tell us what the Air Force does.
It's. I'm not gonna sit here and entertain your ignorance.
No, I just honestly don't know because I've never been around Air Force people that much. I know my uncle was in it.
Then maybe you need to do your research before you start putting stuff out there like that.
What did I say? What did I say?
You said, "Oh, well, you had your planes over there," just kind of dismissing people and denigrating.
No, I was not. Shut up, Goose. I was not. I wasn't denigrating anybody. Give me a break. I just said I totally wasn't thinking.
Well, you don't know, and that's fine. You don't know. That's okay.
Why I said enlighten me.
Research. That's why I said do your research before you start putting stuff out there like that.
I didn't put anything out there like that. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. Temporary fight. I mean, no shit. Fuck. Give me a break. Give me a break. What a bitch. Me. I'm talking about me, not you. See, that's what I always say to Vic. I'll say something like, God, give me a break, Vic. Then I'll go, give me a break, Vic. What a bitch. Why are you married to me? You're an idiot.
For me to say, I didn't go fight.
Me neither.
I was just curious about...
I've been in a few fights. Someone took a bite out of my sandwich one time and pissed me off.
I got stitches under my left eye.
Lester says,
I had my teeth knocked out.
Lester says the Air Force gets a bad rap because most people talk about the Marines and the Army. Plays a huge role. Like in my case, there was not a better feeling that we would hear than the sound of them coming in to save our asses. See, I agree.
I mean, like all of us had to do, especially like we had to do convoy duty when we went over there. That
was the air police.
What? Now, if you hear me typing, I'm Googling Air Force, and I'm fixing to call Goose out. And he answers. He passes the test. I get mad at him for saying that.
No, the air police. They were...
all I know is when I watch battle movies, and all of a sudden I hear that... Those guys from the Air Force coming in, and it's got the AF on the side, they're like, yeah, there's our boys. And they go, pew, pew, and they drop bombs on them and stuff. I've heard that 1,000.
That's a part of it. That's like probably the most prominent part of it. But that's just... that's the pop culture part of it. I'm just saying there's more.
Well, then I think the rest of us are stupid. What are the 3 core values of the United States Air Force?
Integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do.
He passed the test. There's no doubt about that. Does anybody know what to do when a dog has a tummy ache? I wish you could see this sad face on this angel over here. He's just got this big sad face. I'm like, Gunner, his tum-tum hurts. Maybe it was the pizza I gave him earlier. I know. What can I give him? Anything for a tum-tum ache? No? What? This sounds good. Wait a minute. One more off the AP wire. John Lester on air. This sounds good. Hold on. From Lester Bartholomew Jones, friend of the show. You won't believe how many people listen to the show via Skype. They don't come in the chat room. They're on Skype the whole night talking to me, sending me things. I was talking all night to Allie Top, and I usually talk to Lester. I talk to the Jew. I talk to 2.0, Mr. Midnight Movie. And here we go with John Lester on air. This sounds good.
3 The Brew, Bob Seger and Herstra. Johnny Molson here. Lester, he's delayed about 10 minutes. Shocking, I know. Sent him on a beer run before we came in. Queen down in the new 101.3 The Brew.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, rain.
The new 101.3 The Brew. Johnny Molson with you. Lester finally back from the beer run. We'll hear from him coming up after Bon Jovi. Living on a Prayer on the new 101.3 The Brew. A prayer on the new 101.3 The Brew. My name's Johnny Molson with you. Lester said he had to get right on the air. What's up, Lester?
Oh, brother, I have been chomping at the bit to tell you about this.
Okay.
My neighbor comes over and says he thinks I ought to get out, so he asked me to go bowling with him. So he carries me down to the Spectrum Lanes, I think that's what it's called.
54th Street. Yep.
There I was. I grabbed my ball, and for some strange reason, I thought about my ex-girlfriend as I'm putting my fingers in the ball, right? And I can't figure out the similarities there. Hell, you can only put 3 fingers in a bowling ball, right?
Lester, no.
I don't know.
No, don't go there. Coming up, Georgia Satellites. Go sit down. Led Zeppelin as well.
City, USA. Home to Hopcat, Grand Rapids Brewing Company, and the new 101.3 The Brew.
Yes, that sounds good. Burger King, where kids are king. I want a Whopper Jr. with no lettuce and no tomatoes and everything else, and some French fries, and I have a drink, whatever. I have some root beer. How much do you love root? Well, that's the same thing. I don't care. He says I mean Whataburger. What? What a mullet. Sometimes I think I could hang out with you guys forever. Just sitting here, just shooting the shit, talking, playing bullshit, you know. I uploaded Mr. White's new tracks. Mr. White's new tracks. I did. Thank you. Thank you very much, Victor. He said, and I got mutt food. Daddy got some foodie, some Sanadana. Sanadana. He doesn't feel good. Sanadana is the way we say science diet. Now, Mr. White comes out with 3 new songs. One is called A Little Pain. One is called There's Only a First Time. And one is called There's a Sound. There's a kind of hush, ooh, all over the world tonight. All over the world, people just like us are falling in love. You know what I mean, just the 2 of us. It's Make It or Break It here on the Debbie Daily Show. We're going to take votes. Make it or break it.
She walked out to the doorway, taking me by the hand. Look at me,
Okay. Mr. White. You know I love you. But that is not my favorite song. I just I love you enough to be honest with you. And then it's just too fluty. It's got too much flute, which reminds me of a joke. Brother Flute Player. Nah, I can't do that. It's too late to do Brother Flute. Now, I love When It Snows. I mean, I do. I mean, I find myself singing them during the day, but loving you does not mean that everything you do is going to be great. Does that make sense? Am I being horrible? My favorite song you do is I'll Get Us Through. That's number 1. Number 2 is When It Snows. And number 3 is the first song you ever sent me, which was, I always forget the name of that damn thing. Worried About My Heart. I think that shows a lot of talent. I mean, I don't, excuse me, I don't love everything. That's Gunner kicking the wall. But Gunner, stop it. Daddy's almost home. Stop it. I know you're hungry, Pumpkin. Foo-Foo's like, just chill out, man. Be like a basset hound. So, I mean, I truly, is this horrible for me to say? Am I being like horrible? You're not crushed? Hang yourself with a guitar string, Stabby said. Stabby, I'm not going to ban you. Famous Bill says, you cut it off too soon. That was garbage, Mr. White, said Stabby. Aw, Reds is so sweet. I love this song, says Famous Bill. Okay. I'm not going to ban him. I love Stabby. All right.
It's breaking right in two. And then she told me about her lover, how he hurts her deep inside. And then she asked me if I could help her. I said, come closer and I'll hold you tight. She said, take me back to where we came from. Just take me back where everything felt so good. Take me home like...
Mr. White, do you think that's your best work? Lester likes it. He said, I've got messages coming in from everywhere. No, I totally don't. What are you dropping in the chat room, doo-doo head? Oh, he's on. Okay. It's time for me to get off because I am going to yield the floor to the Wake and Bake. If you want to hear a real Wake and Bake, it's in my chat room. I'll play some Wake and Bake for you. I'll play his show for you. The Augie Oglethorpe Show.
This young man has had a very trying rookie season. What with the litigation, the notoriety, his subsequent deportation to Canada, and that country's refusal to accept him, well, I guess that's more than most 21-year-olds could handle. Who killed you? Augie Oglethorpe!
There he is.
Wow, that's really, really nice. Let's look at some pictures. Yeah, that's right there. That's where I would be, right there. Up there, where my office would be. Where I'd broadcast the show right from there. I'd be like, look at me and my big sandstone castle.
See what I mean about Joe? He just sits and just talks and bitches and just talks. I just love Joe. All right, I'll get off the air in respect for Joe. And I'll see you guys next time. Go over to Joe's house. Go over to Joe's show. It's called Augie Oglethorpe or some stupid name. It's at the Spreaker Park Boys. Links in my chat room. I'll see you guys the next time I do this. All right? I love you, Mr. White. You know I do.